What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back again with another watch-along for the quarter-final against West Ham United at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I am joined by Brains McLeod. You all know Brains McLeod from our post-match fan shows, and he's done the watch-along against Liverpool. Great to have you back in the chair, Brains.
Yeah, man. Good to be here. First one with yourself.
Exactly. Go on, let's make it a good one.
Brother.
There you go. There you go. I've heard it. That's what everyone says. That's why that's what word on the street. I'm liking Brains already. He's all right. He's all right, this one. We are now just 6 minutes away from kickoff. Let's take a look at the starting lineup in a very big game. And I actually think this game is a lot bigger given the decision from the UEFA to knock us out the Conference League. I actually think that puts more importance on tonight.
Yeah, big time. I think this is, for me, this is the biggest game of the season so far. It's not just a chance to beat a team we hate, but like, I think we got a chance in this tournament. I think we can do this. I don't think this is... You know, win this semi-final, get Arsenal, kill them, dead, and then march out to the final. This is our chance, like, you know.
Yeah, because everyone says, like, everyone who says the reason, you know, being out of the Conference League, like, it's a chance for a trophy, or when, you know, it's our best chance for a chance. I'm like, we are 3 games away here of winning a trophy. We're 3 games away. And Conte, I don't know about the League Cup, in the FA Cup, he had a great record at Chelsea. He got to the final in his first year, lost to Arsenal, and then in the second year he won it. So he's got a good record in the Cups in England. So why can't we win it? Why can't we? That's why it's so important. And as well, putting one over on West Ham would be sweet.
And he always wants to one-up Mourinho, doesn't he? Mourinho got to the final, so... Conte got one this.
Exactly, 100%.
That's the only reason he came to Spurs.
I mean,
was to
one up Romania. Yeah. He did it at Chelsea.
What left on the bucket list to do?
If I can win Tottenham a trophy, then for sure, he goes down.
If he could, you know, that's fine. Go and take on some of the best teams in the world and transform them into great. Do it with Spurs.
Then you're talking.
Do it with Spurs.
Then you're talking. Looking at the lineup, let's just go through it. It's Lloris in goal. It's a back 5 of Matt Doherty, Davinson Sanchez, Eric Dyer, Ben Davis, and Sergio Reguilon.
That's a very lopsided, isn't it?
Yeah, well, in terms of quality.
They're both gonna go that way.
Then a midfield 2 of Skip and Højbjerg, who has returned from his quarantining, with a front 3 of Lucas, Bergwijn and Harry Kane up top. So Son on the bench after, you know, he's obviously one of our bigger players, might be a big surprise to a lot of people, but I actually expected him to be rested tonight.
Conte could have given me a call, you know what I mean?
I know, you came in there, oh man, you... Could have let you know. Should have watched our predicted lineup, mate. Maybe you'd have known. He's gone back to the kind of 3-4-3 formation he's been playing most of the season, which I find very interesting. I thought he was going to stick with the 3-5-2, but I think Ali Gold say he expects Conte to only play that 3-5-2 in maybe the more important games or the bigger games. And these games, maybe he's going to stick with the 3. But Lucas, Bergwijn and Kane up top with no Son. That's going to be an interesting front 3, how they can link up together, and especially it's a big night for Bergwijn, isn't it?
Yeah, for me the question is, you know, is Skip going to do... Because now our eyes have been kind of set to like the possibilities of a Regista, you know, like Winks playing that role of like get the ball and then, you know... And Dyer did some beautiful stuff as well like that. Are we going to see some of that tonight? You know, how are we going to link the play from midfield to the attackers? That's going to be the question. You know, I think how quick we can turn over the ball in transition. It would be. We should essentially play that beautiful sweeping kind of counter attack football. You know.
Yeah, because against Liverpool we had Winks Dele and Ndombele in the centre, three technically gifted players, three players who passing abilities and things like that are very much a lot better than other players in the squad. So having that in our team, especially on the counter, improved us so much because the accuracy of the passes on the counter was brilliant. But now, as you say, with Skip and Højbjerg there, and then you've got Bergwijn and Lucas, it's going to kind of have to be a different approach. It can't just be the accuracy of the pass on a counter. It have to be kind of winning it on very heavily on the transitions and making sure that we're playing it into space when Lucas and Bergwijn are running.
It's strength though. It's strong. That's one thing I would say is that it's a strong, get in early, put some heavy tackles on them, show us who's boss, show them who's your daddy, and let's just pile drive them forward.
You think it's we are a minute away from kickoff. Let me just read through the West Ham lineup quickly. It's Areola in goal, a back five of Ashby, Johnson, Dawson, Diop and Masuaku.
Who's that?
Ashby. I don't know. Rice and Souček in the middle with a front three of Lanzini, Vlasic and Bowen. So that's a fairly weakened West Ham team with no Antonio in the squad today. I think he apparently tested positive before the game, so he's out. We are just about to kick off here. What's your prediction, Brains, before kickoff?
I think after seeing the lineups and the change, I'd probably say 2-0 Spurs.
2-0. I'm going 2-1. I reckon they'll get a goal from somewhere, but I reckon we shouldn't be too much.
Set piece?
They'll get a goal from a set piece. That's what I feel. Here we go. Harry Kane leading the line, and we're off. Let's go. Spurs kicking off from right to left in the first half here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which has already, by the way, been a bit marred, this clash, by some clashes from the fans outside the ground today before the game, which is...
why? What was there any need
I know,
for
it's 2021 and there's still... it's a good ball by Davis there into Kane.
Kane
dropping deep today. Do you reckon he's going to be dropping deep a lot more today? Deep. Do you expect him to drop deep a lot more today?
I loved seeing him. That was the thing with having the kind of potentially two attacking midfielders, is that he didn't really have the need to, and then he also was getting balls swung through from wings. So today,
but now with no creative midfielder there really, because it's Skip and Højbjerg, maybe he's going to be asked to kind of play that false nine a bit more. And then you've got the two runners of Bergwijn and Lucas. One thing I really hope he can develop in Lucas's game is an ability to run off the ball.
Yeah,
because he's been here for so long and he just never does it. I never see Lucas run beyond the defender and try and get in behind someone. He always likes the ball to feet, always.
Yeah.
And if he could use that electric pace to run in behind, he could be much more of an effective player, Lucas.
Yeah.
So that's one frustration I have with him.
At least if he added it to his game, because he is really good at coming on the ball. Like, loads of players around him. The one player you trust that might be able to get out of that is Lucas, If he adds that kind of diagonal run stuff,
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully, I'm hoping Conte can develop that. But I think in this kind of role, actually, because he calls them two number 10s, doesn't he, Conte? They're very much central. Look at Bergwijn and Lucas. Look how central they are right now.
That's interesting.
So it's not
nice diamond.
It's not as simple as them playing on the wing as like a left winger.
You got the wing back, so you push them
they provide the width.
Bit. They're kind of almost like two. Oh, that was actually an interesting ball.
Højbjerg there played it through, but it's gone all the way through to Areola.
Yeah, it's kind of like a nice, like kind of arrow formation with Harry up top. So then I think, from Harry's point of view, Højbjerg's already got like a knock to the nose.
Oh, see, his nosebleed already. Bloody hell! So it's been barely 2 minutes.
3 minutes in, and he's already bloodied. Welcome back.
If there are any other goals in the other games, I shall keep you informed. At the moment, I believe it's still 0-0 between Brentford and Chelsea and Leicester and Liverpool.
Go on, Ben, push him off. Lovely work
Davis
from Ben
win.
Davies,
yeah, that's a nice play.
It's fascinating to see Ben Davies. Like, he actually looks like such a confident defender all of a sudden.
Yeah,
crazy to see.
And it's so great because I think we've always said this is his best position, a left centre back. That's the position he plays for Wales.
Yeah,
he's always pretty good for Wales. I can't remember what's going on here.
There's Lucas driving at the goal.
Everyone just stop. But Lucas is there. It's got to be a foul on the edge of the box. Yeah, he's giving it all the way back there.
Interesting.
If you want to listen, it's there.
See, this is kind of where I love.
Yeah, he gets clipped there.
Yeah, he gets clipped.
Yeah, he's probably right, to be fair.
This is where I love seeing him pick up the ball. is coming in that kind of 10 area and then just driving.
That's the thing. He's like, I've described him as that player at school who, when you give the ball to, he always has to beat someone before he passes it. You know that player? And like, that's very much Lucas Moura.
Yeah.
But that's why he's so good at wriggling in between those tight spaces. But when you play him on the wing, even when he's got space to run into, he seems to struggle to know what to do, doesn't he? A lot of the time on the wing.
No, we've got our.
He never hits the byline with any quality.
We've got our dead ball specialist.
Yeah, Eric Dyer stepping out. At least it's not Harry Kane.
Yeah,
he scored for England once in the Euros. Dyer, it's about 30 yards out here. Dyer, he's going for it into the wall.
Right in the wall.
Dyer, Conte saying Dyer.
Skippy.
One sec.
Kane.
Skip's in trouble. It's all right. Rice is put out for a throw. Before the game, in his press conference, Conte saying that Eric Dyer could become one of the best in the world at playing the centre of a three at centre back. And do you really think that Conte believes that Eric Dyer could become one of the best in the world, or do you think he's just trying to give him a bit of confidence?
You know, like when you're just kind of listening along to someone and like you're like,
yeah.
You say something, you're like,
yeah, that's how you would do.
that was that moment. It was like, what? I went back, I skipped back on YouTube a couple of times, like, for reals? He said that? Is he lost in translation here? But what he said after, what I like about Conte's, post-match interviews, that's a lovely little recovery there from Lucas. What I like about what he says is he'll say a statement, get your eyes going, and then he's like, this is what I mean though. And he kind of breaks it down just to make sure that you understand what he's saying. So he kind of said if he gets more time in the position to understand the space, then he believes he'll become dominant in the space. And then now that's kind of what I feel like we're seeing. I still kind of just want him to kind of take the rest of this year, these last few games of the year, to prove himself there. Lock it down. Don't make any silly mistakes. And as I say that, Lucas makes a silly mistake.
Oh, we go. Is that
but
Bowen?
Up. He's come back. That was.
All right, and that's a free kick to Tottenham. Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, just like hold it down. Don't make any silly mistakes, and kind of become dominant. Because then I would love nothing more than to see Eric Dyer take that position in the England team over Stone or Maguire. That's what I would love nothing more to see. Could you imagine that?
That'd be brilliant.
The team, kicks one of them.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. One set. Lucas is picked up on the edge.
There went.
No, it's not really on the edge, about 30 yards out, and it's all gone all the way back to Sanchez. In terms of Eric Dyer, I'm very happy with how he's playing right now. I think actually his best football in a Tottenham shirt for me has always been in a three at the back. I think he did a good job for a time in centre mid, but I think he got found out a bit in that position over time. One set is Bergwijn. There's Declan Rice at the tackle.
2 bad touches from Bergwijn so far. Not that I'm hating on him. Not that I'm wanting to see him fail. I want him to
there's
do really
Højbjerg done well. Look, Davis stepping up.
Nice.
And Reguilon wins it. Go on, attack the space. Go on, attack the space.
Someone run off him.
Bergwijn.
Someone run off him.
Bergwijn's shot deflected. It's going to be a corner to Tottenham.
Did you see the lack of running off him there? Like,
yeah,
he
seemed he was looking for something.
Position, it feels like Kane actually moves. What was Kane doing here? Where was he going?
I can't. Yeah, it doesn't. Can't see him there.
There's no real running off him. Not really giving him any option there.
One sec. We'll just go over this corner. It's an outswinger from Bergwijn. Plays it short to Lucas. Quick one to Bergwijn. Here's Reguilon.
Right, swing in.
Curls in and is headed out and it's going to fall to Areola. In terms of Dyer, as I was saying, I think his best football has been in a back three for Tottenham, and I think that was in that season, the last season of White Hart Lane. He played a lot there with Jan and with Toby.
Yeah.
When I remember especially that game when we beat Chelsea 2-0, he was playing 3-5. We were playing 3 at the back that game.
Yeah.
And that was always his best position. I think he's played a lot in a 4. I don't think we've seen him in a 3 that much ever since he's moved to centre back.
Yeah, and
I think
in a 4, the ball in behind him was always there. He would get pushed too far to one side, and then
he also doesn't get as much time on the ball as he does now in a 3 when he's got more support around him, and his lack of pace isn't so exposed in a back 3.
Yeah,
so I think it suits him a lot better. And actually, we've come to see, if you give him time on the ball and allow him to pass the ball, he's actually got a pretty good ping on him. I think his time in midfield has helped with that.
Yeah.
He's now got the ability to pick out a pass on a more consistent basis.
Yeah.
And that is one of the most pleasing elements of his performance against Liverpool. I think some of the passes he was making was absolutely brilliant.
Out of this world, some of the passes.
Yeah. If it was Bonucci, everyone would be saying it's like world class.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It just showed that he does have the ability to be a world class player.
Yeah, he just needs to show. He needs to be a bit more consistent. And I think, to be honest, even last season he went through periods where he was playing brilliantly, didn't he?
What about Sanchez next to him though? Because I felt like in that Liverpool game you saw the best and worst of him. Like the step over, he's kind of lost, and the ball's gone under his foot, and he gives the ball straight back to them. And then right at the end of the game, a world class slide to stop that goal. You know, so it's kind of like you can't hate on him too much because he does some amazing things, but I've got a mistake in him still.
I think with Sanchez, I think the unfortunate truth is the way Conte likes to play his centre backs. I don't think Sanchez has a long-term future here. Like in terms of how he plays, he's been here now for about 4 years now, and he's still looks like he's shitting himself when he's on the ball.
He
never looks comfortable. Yeah. He never looks comfortable on the ball. Even in his best moments, like when he played that great through ball to Dele for the one, once they did the right of the shot into Rose Ed. He played that great football to Dele when we could have had a penalty. That was Sanchez with a great ball over the top. But those moments, he does those one every 10 games. Yeah. Like Dyer actually can consistently do that. Yeah. And if you're going to play in Conte's team as a centre back, you need to be very comfortable on the ball. You need to have look how many times you see Ben Davies go into the final third and actually want the ball and even get into the box. Why have we not seen Sanchez do that? Because he's not comfortable doing that.
Except for when he goes up for a corner or a header.
No, except for that. We don't see him doing what Davies does. You know, is that an instruction from Conte saying, okay, Davies is allowed to do it, Sanchez isn't? Imagine if Conte had two centre backs who were comfortable doing that. I'm sure he would tell both of them take it in turns. But he can't do it now because Sanchez. Imagine Sanchez going on the edge of the box or in the box like Davies does and picking up the ball. Like he wouldn't know what to do with it. At least Davies, because of his time at fullback, he's used to being in the final third a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, and you're seeing that with Davies. He's getting into at least one chance a game, he gets an actual chance of a goal. You know, and he does. Here's a really nice chance here.
There has been a goal at Anfield, and Leicester lead.
Oh wow!
Leicester have scored. I think it's at Anfield, isn't it? I believe it's at Anfield. Leicester are 1-0 up. I think it was at Maddison. That's through to Vardy, and Vardy has stroked it home. So it's 1-0. Jamie Vardy.
Wow!
On the right hand side. And I tell you what, I've looking at the lineup. Liverpool are very, very depleted.
Oh, really?
Very
more
depleted.
Cases, more COVID cases.
I mean, look at that team there from Liverpool. That's Liverpool's team. Yeah, you couldn't even tell which one's which. They're literally playing a team of kids at the moment.
Henderson, Martin, Ox in the middle, Minamino, Firmino, Nico Williams.
Yeah, who's a defender.
Wow.
One set, Davis into Bergwijn. He's trying to hold off Johnson. He does well. Gets it off to Højbjerg. Pops it off. Here's Lucas Moura. It's a nice pass. Moura turns. He's going to look for Kane. Ball. Kane's in behind. He goes for Harry Kane on his left foot. Good save by Areola. Went for it early, Harry Kane. Wow. Could he have taken a touch there? Or did he do the right thing?
I just think that was a beautiful ball.
It was a great ball.
Around the corner.
Didn't have to break stride, really. It was forced a bit wide.
It was a little, but I think Harry maybe able to take one touch. It was a great run, though.
It was a great run. It was a great ball by Lucas. Great turn as well. It was a good move altogether. Oh, Brentford have just missed an absolute sitter. I tell you what as well, looking at Chelsea's lineup. Chelsea as well. Look at that. Extremely depleted from Chelsea.
Is this being depleted or is this
COVID?
Putting
you mean,
teams out?
I think it's depleted. I think it's just them being depleted, because of the number of cases they have.
That is...
And I tell you what,
it's definitely not a Prem team.
No,
that's not the Prem team.
Against that's pretty much Brentford's first team except for Ivan Toney. One sec, here's come Tottenham. Regular with the ball into the box. It's over here and it's not going to anyone, unfortunately. And West Ham can clear.
Seen a lot of nice work from Lucas and some stuff that we really should be catching him, but just need a little bit more quality from Bergwijn in the final third. Because we've had some opportunities to break through here. Some touches are a bit heavy.
Yeah, we look a tiny bit rusty, but we are dominating the ball at the moment. Here's Højbjerg charging past Bowen, out wide to Doherty.
Doc doesn't have much options.
Oh, he's looking for Skip. That's got to be a crunch foul on Skip. Yeah, right. Is he booked, Rice?
Or is it just
they're calling for a booking. Yeah, Skip wants a booking. Referee says he said he got to the ball. He said he gets the ball. Rice doesn't get the ball. Come on, that's a foul.
That was a Harry Kane slide there.
Oh, Vardy, 2-0. 2-0 to Leicester.
Oh my God.
Vardy, I mean, they are playing with complete
on fire.
kids in their back four, aren't they, Leicester? So it's actually that surprising, this result right now.
Just maybe they're just like concentrating on, the Prem and the Champions League.
Here's Declan Rice going past Doherty, who's trying to bring him down, I think, but he couldn't. Here's Bowen.
Need Doherty to get more into the game.
Yeah,
fight a little harder.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of the fullbacks as of yet. Here's Masuaku on the left-hand side. Yeah, it's very easy. Patson Daka there for Leicester, just squaring it to Vardy. He's put it away. And it's 2-0 to Leicester. Shock on at Anfield. Here's Vlasic. I'll tell you what, if Chelsea and Liverpool go out tonight and we go through, just Arsenal win our way.
Nice work from Bergwijn.
Tries to, still can't get off Vlasic. Here's Ashby. Regulon takes him on. That's got to be a foul.
He's got the ball though.
No, he didn't. Foul.
His toe got the ball.
Didn't think he got anywhere near the ball there. It's actually a bit of a reckless challenge there by Regulon. Didn't have to do that.
And this is not what we need. Losing free kicks around this area.
Yeah, don't want to give him super free kicks. Yeah, onside there.
The vision.
It's a great ball, actually. I think he can't do much else. Could maybe.
Yeah. If he got
maybe
there, he got there earlier, but it took a bit of time for him to get there. Still, he
not
made
a bad strike.
Pretty decent effort at it.
Areola, that's our best chance of the game. It's going to be a free kick to West Ham and actually a pretty dangerous crossing position on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Who's that? Bowen taking it.
We just need to stay strong.
Don't concede Tottenham. Bowen in the near post. Lloris
clear.
Saves it. Might have been going in. His Bergwijn. It's not the best play. And Lucas tries to win it. It's fallen to Bergwijn. He sees off Diop and there's Skip. But that's not a great ball by Skip looking for Lucas. But Højbjerg wins in the centre of the park. Here's Lucas on the break. Come on, Lucas. On the left-hand side. Looks for another through ball for Kane. But this time, Craig Dawson cuts it out.
Good intent, though.
Yeah, he's looking for that. He's not first time. Lucas Moura looking for the through ball. It's a good good ball in there by Bowen. Oof, might have been probably going in there if Lloris doesn't get a touch.
Yeah, it did take a deflection. You just want them.
Is there VAR tonight? I don't
think there is in this competition now. Some interesting stuff. Like we've got the better rhythm when we break.
Yeah, definitely. Once we win the ball and we're quickly springing on them, we look dangerous. We haven't quite been able to open them up yet when we've had possession.
Yeah.
But Conte has been a staple of Conte's team where they lure the opposition out a bit and then they can kind of spring on them. That's one of his main tactics.
We just want to kind of tighten things up at the back and don't give away any unnecessary free kicks.
Yeah, that's a big one. Not like that we just did, that free kick. Very unnecessary from Reguilon to do that. Like if they swing a cross in, they don't have Antonio there, do they? So surely Dyer and Sanchez or Davis can deal with it. Here's Masuaku on the left-hand side. Doherty prevents the cross and Lanzini's forced backwards. Here's Rice. There's a cross in and it's going to be a corner.
I mean, we look like the better team, but this is where they can take their chances.
That's the thing.
Things like this, set pieces around this area, corners, free kicks. I want to see Doherty just show a little bit more confidence and get in the game.
Corner to West Ham. Lanzini with an in-swinger from the right-hand side.
Go watch Dawson.
Into the back. Oh, right, the near post. I think that Lloris punches that.
Yeah, it was going right in his front post.
It wasn't easy to deal with, but Lloris easily dealt with it. Literally, that might have been, it was creepy into the goal if Lloris doesn't punch that. Second time that happened. Areola on the ball, Kane closing him down. He gets a clearance off.
Areola's he's a decent keeper, but he makes mistakes. Someone you can...
I remember last year when he played for Fulham, he had an absolute worldie against us.
Yeah.
I remember that when we drew at home. He's a very decent keeper. There's a reason he was on the books of PSG and Madrid for a time. Didn't quite make the grade, but I do think he's actually a pretty solid keeper. He's very good shot stopper.
Doc's got to get a little closer to his man there.
Yeah, come on, Doherty. Masuaku's on the left-hand side. Is he going to take him on?
Don't get that cross.
Goes. Oh, Doherty doesn't get enough of it. Vlasic in the box, and he has a shot on deflection. Another corner.
Was that through Doherty's legs? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a little bit poor.
All of a sudden, West Ham looking dangerous at the moment. Another corner, another set piece. They've looked dangerous so far from set piece. Actually took deflection off Doherty.
Yeah.
Vlasic, though, closed down by both Skip and Dyer. He actually sells Skip.
Sanchez here.
But Sanchez does well to block that.
Yeah.
He's a very good defender, Sanchez. He is a very good defender.
He gets in the way of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's very good at blocking. He's very good at one-on-one situations, actually, I feel. And another corner. Lloris again gets a punch on it and away, but they are looking increasingly dangerous.
Very nervous in these situations.
Yeah, and it's going to be a throw into Tottenham.
Lloris is kind of standing up to the pressure so far, but we're not looking...
Which is something a lot of people criticise him for in the past, not being strong enough from when crosses come in the box and things like that. But that was good. Here's Reguilon with the throw, looking for an option. Højbjerg. Nice turn. Oh, lovely play into Bergwijn, and Bergwijn back to him. Here's Højbjerg. That's got to be a yellow, is it?
Sure. That's got to be
a yellow. That was cynical, wasn't it, from Souček? Referee says no, just a free kick. Oh, it's 2-1 at Anfield. Liverpool have got a goal back. Oxlade-Chamberlain at Anfield. It's Liverpool 1, Leicester 2.
Looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game there. That was
that looks cynical.
Lovely work from Højbjerg, though. A nice little shimmy and touch around the corner.
Yeah, for him and Bergwijn linking up well there. Here's Sanchez to Doherty. And Kane, nice layoff by Kane to Lucas. Can he attack the space? Pass Vlasic really well. He's got Reguilon to his left. Helps him out. Reguilon's going to take on Ashby. He's looking inside. He goes on the outside. Can he win a corner? He gets a ball in the box. It's a good one. Ball. And Doherty's header back post doesn't get enough power on it. And it's into the keeper's arms.
It's decent work from Reggie there.
Yeah, Reggie does well. Just didn't look entirely threatening when the ball goes in the box. Not enough power on it.
Yeah, I think by the end of it there, he was just looking to maybe try to head it off the guy for a corner.
It's a long ball forward, and it's going to be a throw to Tottenham. Been a kind of low-key start to this game so far. Oh, here we go. They're showing the goal. Nice finish here by Ox. Oh.
Yeah, it's a great finish.
All right. Reguilon with the throw. Deep inside the Tottenham half.
Harry's coming very deep now.
And he's picked up a foul.
Yeah.
Free kick.
The foul collector. Harry Kane.
Do you think Harry Kane... After only one goal he scored, obviously, against Liverpool's second Premier League goal of the campaign. But are you seeing a new Harry Kane ever since Conte's come?
I've saw some nice stuff. Definitely, like when he was struggling, because as a kind of person who's played like most of my life in kind of striker and kind of playmaker roles, I started to think, what is it? Really trying to look at it. And so I would watch him off the ball and see what he's doing. Good work here from
Doherty. He's going to win a corner, surely. Oh, free kick.
Free kick, nice.
You won a free kick. Well done, Doherty.
I started watching him off the ball, and just before Conte came, I was seeing like shoulders slumped, not really, in gear. So it wasn't just the fact that we didn't have creative play to put him in. It was like his belief wasn't right. Someone was wrong. Since Conte's come in, though, he's making the right moves. He's playing like an elite level striker. He's pulling players, and then other players are getting into scores. So he's doing all the right things. And now it's just a case of start putting the ball in the net and get that confidence going. Confidence is a fuel. It's something that drives a player. He get a few goals and get it back. He could still get 15 goals by the end of the season.
Get more than that.
Yeah,
I think
if Kane gets,
we've seen Kane go on some good runs of form, you know what I mean?
Especially if we start to play the way that will work for him. We're starting to see balls coming through to him now, that are looking really tasty,
Here's a free kick right on the edge of the box on the right-hand side. It's going to be, is it Reggie? Reggie, it's off the wall.
Go on, Harry.
And it's fallen back to Kane. Here's Doherty. Can he get a ball in the box? He's played it back to Skip. No, Højbjerg, actually.
Got to get Kane back in the centre.
He's looking for options, and he's forced all the way back to Lloris. Lloris's got time, and he's going to lump it towards Kane. Can he flick it on? He has to leave it. Ooh. Oh, Doherty and Davis double team Lanzini, and then Kane goes a long ball. It's a brilliant ball to Reggie on the right-hand side, and Reggie looks for something, but it's a goal kick.
But that was a cultured ball. Lovely little spinning,
on the volley,
dropping volley over the top.
The weight of the pass as well.
Beautiful stuff.
Beautiful.
That's the.
He did one like that against I think it was Norwich.
Yeah, another one.
Or Brentford. Yeah, he just swivels and volleys past like it's unbelievable.
Oh,
the technique on it is just absolutely.
He did some of that in the Euros as well. Some of the quality that people were saying, don't want to see Harry come deep, but some of the stuff he would do, some of the spread passing switches he would do would just be like otherworldly.
I think it's only a problem if Kane comes deep too much, if it affects his goal scoring. That's all it is. Like last season, he was coming deep a lot, but he at the same time he was top goal scorer in the league. So and he was getting a lot of shots off. So you can't really say he's coming back too much if he's getting he's still having the same level of goal threat.
Yeah.
Oh, nice play by Lucas. Holds off the ball. He's skip into space past the halfway line. He's got Bergwijn to the left. He's closed down by Souček. Kane picks it up. Here's Doherty.
This is all good work in this build-up.
Kane now looking for a run. He looks for it, and Souček intercepts. Looking for Reguilon there at the back post, but was never really reaching him.
That was nice work, though. Bergwijn, getting stuck in, winning the ball, passing. Lucas looking like he's going to lose the ball, and then uses his body really well to keep winning. This is it. This is fighting in the middle of the park.
I think Skip kind of. I think he hung onto the ball a bit too long there.
Skip kind of pushed the ball with his right foot.
But I'm not sure if it's because he wasn't sure what options he had when he was moving forward or what.
He was moving faster than Kane there, which, Skip, people misunderestimate Skip's actual pace as well. He's quite a fast player. He's a strong player.
Oh, nice play, Reguilon. Wins a... Oh, no, it's not for it's a throw to West Ham. Yeah, he is. He's got very good positional awareness. Very good.
But in that move, what you expect is you kind of want one of your wing-backs, and especially on that side, you kind of need a Doherty kind of overlapping there so he can put the ball out to the side. And this is, I guess, it kind of highlights the one thing we kind of don't have is a lightning quick right-sided wing-back.
I think Emerson has good... he's got good physicality and he's quite a good athlete. He's not like lightning quick, but he's fairly quick.
Yeah.
He's always very much an option whenever we go forward, on the right-hand side. He's always free, it seems. But all good flick by Lucas. And Kane gets there as well, but Diop picks up the loose pieces. There's a loose pass by Højbjerg as well. And here's Masuaku, and Højbjerg slips.
No, that's Doherty. He's just...
Was that Doherty? Oh, it's Doherty.
That's a nice clearance.
Davis can clear.
Doherty's got the moulds on.
The question is, when watching Doherty, is how the hell did Nuno get him playing so well?
At Wolves.
How did he do it? I don't understand how, this guy is he's so average at everything.
Yeah.
How did he get him to being one of the most effective attacking players in the league? How did he do it? I don't understand. Because he doesn't seem to be good at anything.
But some players just get on their pump. They just get to a point where they're flying, and then when they lose that form, some players never get it back. That's kind of the story of professional football for a lot of people. People just have a flyer of a season and kind of go. It's the ones who have season after season who stick in everyone's memory, And I just don't. I'm not sure that Doherty's ever going to be that,
Yeah. He just doesn't... I don't know. I don't know what it is, but he just doesn't seem comfortable here.
He was decent when he came on for a bit against Norwich. He was really decent.
He was actually.
Showed potential.
But you always worry, if you have him in a big game, you're always going to worry about him, aren't you?
Yeah. As soon as I saw the lineup today, and I was just like, oh,
the worst one was when we played, was it Arsenal last year, the Emirates, and they just targeted him ruthlessly, time after time after time, just went down his side. I didn't care. We're just going to go down that side every time, and they did.
Lucas had a clear ball through to him there, and you can see he just didn't have the confidence to put it to him.
I don't think I've ever seen Doherty put in a good cross. I can't remember ever in my life.
Yeah,
seeing it. But I think what he was so good at. Oh, well played, Skippy.
Tackle.
Here's Kane on the edge of the box. Can he have a strike? And on his left foot is blocked by Craig Dawson, but his Skip picks it up, turns past Rice.
Turn from Skip there.
He's got Doherty on the overlap, and his ball in the box. Reguilon's in the box. Oh, he tries to let out for Davis, but it doesn't get him on his right foot. And Tottenham are forced to go back.
Guys!
That wasn't terrible from Doherty, to be fair, that ball.
No, that ball from Doc was actually not bad. Just so many chances for something nice to
it's a
happen.
good ball. It's Bergwijn and Højbjerg and Bergwijn. Yeah, what a goal! Come on! Come on, Stevie B! It's a great team goal. It's a great team goal, and Spurs are 1 goal to the good. It was actually brilliant team play.
Yeah.
Really great move. Højbjerg would have, a lot of people would have shot in that position, but he had the presence of mind to square it to Bergwijn in the 6-yard box, and he's just there to tap it home. Bergwijn with a confidence-boosting goal there. You can see what it means to him.
Very good for him.
And Spurs are 1 up, and it's a really good team move.
You know what I really like about this is when he gets the ball in here.
Who,
he does
Højbjerg?
Really, no,
Bergwijn, yeah.
Really lovely centre forward play, holds the ball up, puts it back in the right position to finish. That is great stuff. That's
exactly
and centre forward spot.
But that's exactly what Conte said. He said he likes him in that spot. He said that's where he sees him. He sees him as a right now back up to Kane in that position. And that's look at that. He's backing into Dawson. Great layoff for Højbjerg.
This is great work from
and Højbjerg does really well to find him again.
How many times you thinking someone's going to shoot in that position?
Yeah, most times. A lot of players, especially a defensive midfielder. Yeah. Especially defensive midfielders, very rarely they have the presence of mind to square.
Højbjerg, he's a very clever player. He's not just a defensive player.
But West Ham straight away. But Dyer. Oh, Dyer thought he was going to deal with it, but Vlasic actually has it, and Lanzini with a cross in a way. And Bergwijn, he doesn't get there. But Spurs are 1 goal to the good. I must say, that whole team move, like there was one sec crossing the box and a header. Oh, what a save!
Jesus.
Oh my God, Lloris!
Wow,
that is an unbelievable save from a Souček header. That is
world class.
Yeah, that is why I want him to stay, man.
That header is going top.
This is a brilliant header from Souček. Vlasic with the ball. There's Souček's header. Oh, it's one-handed.
Wow.
That is heading top corner.
With the left hand as well.
Oh, it's a great tip over the bar from Lloris. Yeah. That is world class.
That's great stuff.
World class. Yeah, I think so. I think he's just. I think people underestimate him.
Who's that good? Who's playing that good?
Oh, it's a corner, and Vlasic is there, and Højbjerg, can he hold him off? Again, he loses this time. Vlasic gets ahead of him, and he takes on Højbjerg, and he gets a ball in the box, and it's Souček there again, and it's looped over, and Lloris again has to tip over.
Hanging on.
Oh my word, Souček is really causing problems at the moment. They're just aiming for him every time.
The locust, the big lanky spider.
He beats Doherty and Dyer to it. It was looping over Lloris without a tip over. It's another very good save. You expect him to probably save this one, but it still does his fingertips. Still, he has to use his fingertips to tip that one over.
Yeah. He's pulling a crouch on as the big fucker. He's getting to everything in the air.
Oh my God.
We're hanging on here.
Bowen and then Lloris. Oh, he misses this one, and Dawson actually heads over the bar. Looked like actually an open goal there. Got very lucky with that one.
Right now, though, I'd be screaming at my players a little bit more support.
Oh, who's marking him? Is it Davis on him? And Doherty gets in his way, and then everyone's missing.
That's a big chance.
It's a very big chance. But that's what we keep saying about West Ham. Their best chances are from set pieces, aren't they? And that's what we're seeing. And here again,
right now they've upped the ante. They're all over.
And Vlasic with a shot. He's fallen to Bowen. He twists. He turns. It's 1-1, and they deserve it for how they've responded. We haven't responded well to going 1-0 up, and West Ham are level.
That was coming.
That was coming. Lloris was making save after save. Literally, we've only just taken the lead. And Bowen turns Dyer, sells Dyer away for a hot dog there. And Dyer can't block the shot, and Bowen equalises. Look at this. Spurs playing out the back very nonchalantly. Dyer's a poor ball as well from Dyer. And there's Vlasic. His shot, a bit of luck, it falls to Bowen, and Bowen does really well to
him up the other way.
He twists past Dyer.
But that is a dangerous ball.
I've seen him do that to great effect recently, but that was poor from Dyer, and he's got to learn from that, and it's a good finish from Bowen into the corner.
Turn.
Great play there by Bowen. Dyer can't get close to him, but Dyer has to, take a lot of responsibility for that goal, unfortunately.
I hate watching us play out of the back like that. Unless you have someone come and give some help, I just hate seeing it.
Here's Højbjerg.
Now we need to get going again.
For them to hit back like they have straight away, it's not. That's deflating.
It's too quick.
Yeah, it's deflating. Straight away, as soon as we scored, they were on top of us. Hopefully, that's a wake-up call for us. Here's Davis.
That's clever from Davis. Although it's
can he keep on? So he's going to keep on, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sanchez, yeah.
Oh God, that goal was coming. It just felt, you could just feel it.
Well, yeah, Lauritsen made 3 saves, or 2 saves, and Dawson had that chance as well in the space of 2 minutes. And here come West Ham again, but Rice takes a heavy touch, and Davis now has the ball. His skip.
The one thing I'd say is that West Ham are starting to commit players forward, so maybe we can catch on the break.
That would definitely benefit us if they do that. Here's Sanchez on the right side.
Composure on the ball now. We had it. We were really smooth for a while there. Just get your minds right.
Good play by Lucas. His Bergwijn. Is he going to have a shot? He does, and it's blocked, but it's going to fall for Doherty. Back to Bergwijn. He's looking for support. Tricks past Lanzini. He's into the box. Bergwijn is being tripped. He squares it. Lucas, yeah! It's 2-1 straight away. Lucas Moura is there.
God.
Brilliant from Bergwijn.
We are in
Brilliant
for one
stuff
tonight.
from Bergwijn.
We are in for a crazy one.
That is some great piece of play from Steven Bergwijn. He makes that goal.
Bergwijn, my man.
Yeah, he had no options there, and he just muscles his way past Lanzini. He gets to the byline, he squares it for Lucas Moura, and he's there to tap it home. Just gets beyond. He just gets in front. I don't want which defender to tap it home inside the 6-yard box. But Bergwijn has to come in for a lot of credit.
Saying no, don't want
Look, he's got 3 men around him, Bergwijn.
Should I go back to Duck?
No, he goes past Lanzini. And he gets the ball into Lucas. Oh, I tell you what.
In the centre. Wow.
I tell you what, he waits as well. He waits here, Bergwijn. He doesn't rush it.
This is world class. This is the first time I've seen world class play from Bergwijn like
Look,
this.
he waits here, waits, and then
him.
he plays it to Lucas, and Lucas is finished just outside the 6-yard box, just under Areola.
Lucas
And it's just, Areola will be. What? I mean, he can't do much about it, but Spurs have hit back straight away.
Now we just need some composure.
And you know what's great about this as well? The two got one sec. Here's Bergwijn. Oh, he lost out to Johnson. Oh, I think there's been another goal at Anfield. It's 3-1 to Leicester. James Maddison has scored.
Wow.
So they're 3-1 up now. What's great about this is that Son is not playing, and Lucas and Bergwijn have both scored.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see.
Yeah, and I think they need to start adding goals to the team, because at the moment, you know, we rely so heavily on Son and Kane for goals that we need them to start contributing. And obviously it's not going to be based on one game, but at least today they've come into the team, they've both scored and showed they can contribute to goals as well. And they were in like poachers' positions, both of them.
Exactly. Here's
one
West
sec.
Ham
Oh,
back again.
Souček! Oh my word, what a chance! Souček at the back post looking to tap it home. I don't know if Skip get there first.
Amazing touch from Skip, yeah.
I think and then so Skip just gets there ahead of Souček, and it only just trickles just wide of the goal. It's a great ball there by Lanzini, and Skip just if it wasn't for Skip there, it's 2-2, but he just about gets there, Skip. Yeah, bloody hell.
That is amazing work.
And it just shaves the post, and it's going to be a corner. But Souček again.
We're hanging in here.
Souček is giving us no end of problems.
We need to get this game by the...
Lucas heads it. It's fallen back post, but to no one, luckily. And Højbjerg's there. And he can clear up the pitch. So he's going to fall into Bergwijn.
Break now.
Into Kane. He's got Reguilon there. He can find... Oh, it's got to be a foul. It's got to be a foul. Ref,
come on.
He missed it.
That is
Reguilon was clipped off the ball.
Off the ball.
He was clipped. Oh, he's given... Is he given it? Yeah, he has given it.
Must have got told.
Yeah.
Why did they let the...
I don't know why he lets the play go. I don't know. It's very odd.
Yeah, he must have got told in his ear by his...
Yeah, shut up, Moyes. Moyes is shouting. Mate, it's a foul.
So they got no VAR, but the fourth official can stop play?
No, he's just informing the ref because the referee must have missed it. So he's like, look, that was a foul there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because the fourth official can say, like, if he's seen something,
the official's trolling him, like, yeah, play.
No, for example, when there used to be no goal line technology, there used to be the flag up, and the referee doesn't see the ball go over the line.
Yeah, do you remember linesman?
I'm saying when it used to be over the line, right?
Yeah.
The linesman used to put his flag up when it was over the line if the referee misses it.
Yeah,
so I'm saying there's always been that they can say if the referee misses something that they've seen.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened there.
To like VAR.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? We're old school here tonight, folks. We got to get a hold of this game. This is a game where I feel you can need another 2 or 3.
Definitely 1-1 goals not enough.
This is going to be one of these crazy ones. Another lovely little Tanguy style step over.
Skip's not the best touch, but he does enough to get it to Doherty. He can
Doc looks
turn
like he's
out.
got no options.
Here's Lucas. He's going to go on a turn. Højbjerg to Davis. He's looking for help. Here's Lucas.
kind of
Bergwijn on the turn. Look how central everyone is.
Are
Yeah,
playing. They're playing as kind of 2 10s.
that's what Conte said. And look where they scored from. 2 poachers' positions.
Yeah.
Which, we would never have seen them before. When have we ever seen Lucas and Bergwijn in those positions?
Maybe
Hardly
that's
ever.
the key to, like, how we need to use
Leicester,
them.
a 4. Oh, he's hit the post. Vardy was 1-on-1 and he hit the post. Nearly 4-1.
Wow.
Bad
week for Liverpool.
Yeah, well, they didn't lose to us, to be fair.
Yeah.
Here's Doherty always passed.
Spiritually, they did.
Yeah, they should have. We got the moral victory.
Mentally, yeah.
Here's Højbjerg. Tottenham knocking on the door now for West Ham. Here's Bergwijn, 1-2 for Davis. I think Bergwijn could have turned there, but Davis ball in the box.
Who's at the back post?
Doesn't fall to anyone. Can Lucas get there ahead of Lanzini? He can't.
Stay on the pressure.
But yeah, go on, close it. Masuaku. And West Ham are able to play out. But here's Rice. So it's actually a good play by West Ham. It's gone off, no?
Surely.
Yeah, it's gone off.
Yeah, lovely. And that's it. Pressure them high up. Let's keep the ball in their half.
Here's Skip.
This is turning into some half.
Yeah, it's been quite end-to-end at the moment. A lot of chances at both ends. Could Bergwijn have maybe turned when he does a quick pass out to Davis? Potentially. His Skip.
Go on, Skip, get.
Højbjerg. To Sanchez. He's coming forward now, Sanchez. Looking for options. He's got Lucas to his right.
Going on a run.
There we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. He doesn't look comfortable there, does he?
Yeah, he's like
here we go. Here he is. Is he going to lose it? He's going to. Davis was passed it back. There wasn't a great pass, was it? Here's Dyer. Skip. Sanchez on the right. He's looking for an option.
Show for him now.
He clips it forward to Bergwijn. Is it onside? He's going to be offside. Yeah, he's offside. He goes for it, Bergwijn, but he's offside. Mintu Lee with a membership chat. Member for 6 months. She says, if Hugo keeps flying left, right like this, he's going to get called up to the France team till he's 80 years old. Honestly, he's playing a great game. Oh, James Maddison. What a goal. Missed that one. He scored a 30-yarder. That was his 3rd goal. They're just showing it on screen. Mintu Lee, I think Lloris...
couldn't drop him.
They've
got some decent goalkeepers, right?
Do you remember people saying Gazaniga should have a run ahead of Lloris? Remember those moments?
He had a nice little run.
Yeah, but he was never as good as Hugo.
No, he wasn't. No, nice lad though. He was a great dude. Oh, lovely little touches there.
Do you think Galini could be a future number 1 for Tottenham?
I think Galini just needs a bit of time and some games. Obviously, he doesn't have the Conference League now, but how do you expect a player? He's number 1 at his team.
For a team who were in the Champions League in Italy as well.
Yeah, but look, in the last round of this game, we're here because of him. He made 2 saves. So
yeah, you're right.
In
the penalty,
he is a fantastic keeper. I hate when people don't.
Oh, lovely little play by Kane and Doherty into the box and Bergwijn there. Oh, he gets in front of Dawson, but his touch is loose and doesn't quite get the shot off. But great play,
great run, great.
You could see the intention there with that run. Oh, Davis's header. He loses out to Bowen and Bowen nips in, and here come West Ham. It's a proper cup tie. This Souček with a great ball out wide to Lanzini. He overhit it. He's not going to catch it.
That was some great work. Lovely little touch.
Great, I must say as well, Doherty with a good ball into Bergwijn as well, but his touch let him down.
Ball here.
Look at that by Kane.
Touch.
Great ball there by Doherty.
That run.
Gets in ahead of Dawson, but his touch is right. I think that's more of a bad touch than Dawson good defending.
Yeah. He's giving Dawson a chance because Dawson's going to the ground. If he has a better touch there, Dawson's got no chance.
Yeah. You just can you can sort of get the shot off.
We're doing a lot of good stuff here. Just a little bit more confidence, take control of the game.
Even Doherty's doing some nice passes just when I was slating him.
I mean, think of how I'm feeling. I've been trying to get rid of Højbjerg for a while, and he's, looking like a world-class centre-forward right now.
Yeah, maybe tonight. Look, we've seen it already with Winks and Dele, players coming in with a point to prove and really showing Conte they want to be part of this team. Maybe Bergwijn's doing the same.
Is it like I want to be a big member of this team,
or he's putting himself in the shop window
performance? Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I mean,
a long ball from Lloris, and Kane's gone all the way through to Kane. Kane brings down Dawson. It's going to be a free kick. Gets lucky there, Dawson, I feel. But go on, what were you going to say?
Yeah, it's like around this time of year, agents are kind of getting on their players. What do you want to do? Like, we don't want to stay. We've got potential offers. We need big performances. I can get onto the club. We can try our hardest, rally you, get in the team, because obviously it suits the club to get them in and have big performances if we want to sell them. Obviously, Conte just wants great performances from them. You know, so it's always deceiving around this time of year, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would have loved to seen Dele in again, but right now, again, Conte's, you know, proven us, you know, definitely proven me wrong. Like, I just thought when I saw that lineup, I was thinking, it's a risk. And now it's like, the risk is still there in the fact that we are kind of, it's a back and forth game. We don't seem to have a grip on the game, you know? We don't seem to have just control. Maybe we'll get a little bit of control now. But
Yeah, we are allowing a bit too much for West Ham going the other way, I would
lovely
say.
touch from Harry there.
But can we get another goal? Come on. Here's Skip. Doherty. Back to Skip. Tottenham just calming it down. We're not long away from half-time now. Games are, well, Chelsea is still 0-0 at Brentford. From what I've seen, Brentford have had the better chances.
Heavy tackle from Skip there.
Oh, and Skip gets Rice just nudges past him there and plays a good ball into Bowen as well. Dyer coming over to him. And he's forced backwards, but here's Lanzini. And he's going forward now. Johnson.
Getting in too deep there, Reggie.
Oh, Ashby is passed to Rice. Nearly intercepted, but gets to him. Here's Rice. Here's Masuaku now, so on the left-hand side.
Dive.
Taking
Stay
on
up, don't
Doherty.
dive.
And Doherty
There you
gets a
go.
foot in.
Get it away now, Doc.
Can he win the ball? He can't win it, but he is stopping
stay
the
up.
cross.
That's good defending. Just
Yeah,
stay
it's
up,
good.
Stay on your feet. Don't
Oh,
go
here's
down.
Vlasic, though. He goes on the outside to Skip, and he forces him back. And Masuaku's cross away by Sanchez. And now Declan Rice.
It was good to see some responsible defending there. Stay on your feet. Don't be diving in.
Oh, Ben Johnson into Rice, and Lucas wins the header, and here's Skip into Kane. Kane's got Bergwijn to his left. It's a bad touch from Kane.
It's a bad touch from Kane.
And here's Rice. Lanzini. Into Bowen. Davis with a strong challenge.
Yeah, strong.
Referee says play on. That would have been a foul, I think, if Spurs win the ball. Ashby's pass all the way back to Dawson. 2 minutes added on at the end of the first half. All right to the long ball over the top. And then Lloris comes out and it's easy. But 90 seconds left of the half. Well, it's been a very entertaining half at the end of the day. 3 goals. Spurs leading 2-1. Yeah.
Absolutely. Proper cup tie.
Well, I feel like West Ham didn't wake up really until we scored.
Yeah, they got shocked into motion. They were like all over us for a good few minutes there.
Yeah.
And maybe
Lloris was like Souček
there you
versus
go,
Lloris,
Harry,
and
on you
Kane,
go.
can he beat Souček, beat Dawson to it? He does, and he picks off Rice as well, and he's
Harry's
into the
still
box.
going,
Harry
Harry's
Kane,
still
ref,
going.
and he squares it. Oh, if no one's gambling, Kane does
Yeah.
so well there
Yeah.
to hold off 3 players and get the ball across the face of goal.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, no one was gambling there to tap it home.
Mm-hmm.
His Skip.
That was great work from Harry.
His
Just want
Doherty.
Harry to get a goal. You know, get a goal.
Yeah.
Just keep hitting the net.
Exactly, get that goal scoring feeling back. Here's Dyer. Davis into Højbjerg. Can he turn out? He plays it back to Sanchez. 20 seconds left. Is there going to be one more chance this half? Oh, it's a good clip in by Doherty. And
nice little
Højbjerg's
clip.
in space. He's got Kane there. He's got Bergwijn. He plays Bergwijn into space. Is there going to be one more chance this half? Reguilon in ball into the box is blocked. It'll be a throw, and that should be that for the half, I think.
There you go.
All right, half time. Tottenham lead by 2-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and what's been a very, very entertaining London derby at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Spurs taking the lead through Steven Bergwijn's tap-in from around the 6-yard area. Tottenham actually conceded very soon after scoring when Lloris looked like it was a one-man mission to keep Tottenham ahead, but unfortunately Bowen did equalise, and then straight after that Lucas Moura scored after some great word from Bergwijn on the right-hand side, and that has given Tottenham the lead. But Brains, what have we made that first half?
Kind of nerve-wracking. I mean,
Yeah.
some beautiful
Catch your
stuff.
breath, yeah.
Some absolute beautiful stuff, like some really nice link play. Lovely to see, you know, just something we didn't think we'd see. Lucas and Bergwijn kind of overlapping each other, finding themselves in spots in the box, picking up the ball, working close together. And then also some good work from Harry Kane. Some loads of opportunities, but I just feel like on the other way, we're vulnerable. You know, it looks like they're going to get the ball in a lot. I would be. I don't know. I don't want to say what Conte should do because, he knows what he's doing. But God, it looks like we're a bit vulnerable at the back.
Why are we so vulnerable when we have Skip and Højbjerg both in the centre and obviously the back five? Souček is getting so many opportunities.
Yeah.
Is it maybe he's making those late runs and no one's really picking him up? Is that what's happening? Maybe it's something we have to look at because
he's also a beast of a guy. He's a tall guy. He towers over people. It's like how to defend him in the box when he's moving around. He's kind of like ragged on. He's putting his weight on you. It's hard to defend that guy. That's kind of his speciality. He's going to get above you. So what we need to do is stay on our feet. Don't concede silly free kicks. Stay on our feet. Shuffle them out. We started doing it there. A little bit of responsible defending. Don't go down. Don't make it easy. Don't make it easy to get crosses in. I feel like we started to get a little bit better towards the end, but we need that. We need more just calm on the ball. A couple of times the ball was breaking and we're rashfully trying to get the ball away instead of just get it down, head it out or like find someone. So a little bit of nerves. Maybe that's understandable. Players coming in, it's really wanting to get their, seeing the
desperate
good performance the other night. They really want to get their name as the first team, So it's interesting. Very action-packed game. Like, what a game if you were just like anyone watching football.
Yeah, neutral. Game, it's a brilliant end-to-end stuff. In terms of how Tottenham are playing going forward, although we don't have Dele, we don't have Winks or Ndombele, we're losing that creativity we might have had on Sunday with Lucas and Bergwijn with their dribbling ability in between the lines. We're offering kind of a different threat, aren't we, down the sides, and that's all pretty much what's got us the 2 goals in this game.
Yeah, and what's really nice to see is like we're able to kind of like win some of those balls around the halfway line, and then we're kind of like nice little movements, especially if you get the ball. Like, so we know that Lucas is really good at getting the ball tight to feet and then touching around. But what I'm really surprised to see is just like Bergwijn's hold-up play, like not panicking on the ball, like holding it up in it, but he's also thinking attack instead of that hold up and then find a pass
and be reactive.
He's actually like, no, turn, go to goal, go at players. And that second goal, I think that's the best I've ever seen from him. He had 3 or 4 players snatching at his feet and he kept the ball and put a beautiful, like, to put a precision nice ball like that in when everyone's like, you can imagine
around you,
and you just nice perfect ball
into Lucas.
It's beautiful stuff, and it's like the first time I've ever really seen it from him. So like, that's a huge takeaway from me in that half.
Yeah, and he was obviously massively involved in both goals. The first one, as you say, brilliant hold-up play for Højbjerg, lays it off for him, and then doesn't admire his pass. He goes right into the box and waits Højbjerg's return, and he finishes it.
Yeah.
And for the second goal, you have to say, he's got 3 players around him. It doesn't look like he's got many options on, and he finds a way to wriggle past, I think 2 of them, and then holds off, I think it was Lanzini, gets the ball into the box. He just waits for that run from Lucas, gets the ball into the box, and Lucas is there to tap it home. Yeah. And I think those 2 moments, coupled with a few other fine moments from Bergwijn, is adding to a really, really positive performance, and he needs that, considering, first of all the talk around him leaving in January, his confidence. Like, he's known for that player who he didn't score until very, very late in the season last season, did he? It was a bit of a figure of fun for a lot of people, Bergwijn. And I'm very happy that he's got himself on the score sheet and he's showing the quality that we all know he has. I'm very much a believer that he does have a lot of quality, but I think maybe, I don't know if he's ever found the right position, or he's just very much, you can see he's a confidence player. But today, he's definitely playing with a lot of confidence. He's getting to grips of how Conte likes those number 10s to play.
Yeah, you can see that they're getting drilled in training in specific styles of close control stuff, and like that kind of drive into the box from the 45 angle, drive in, get the ball there and drive in, rather than like just rely on being out on the wing. And you're kind of out of the game. You got a lot to do. You're really just a kind of cross-in player. But
yeah, you have to beat a player or something.
Some of the kind of like what we think about the team this season was that we had 2 attacking players, and that's all we've got. But now, if this is what we've got got Lucas, we've got Bergwijn, we've got Kane, and we've got Son. That's our attacking options,
Yeah,
rather
100%.
than just 2. So
if they can get in positions like they're doing today, both Lucas and Bergwijn both scoring goals from around the 6-yard box, like just outside.
Yeah,
like with their pace, their ability to get in front of a man, and if Lucas or Bergwijn are getting a run on you, you're going to struggle.
Yeah.
And if they can get in those positions more often than they have been in past games, then they're going to get a lot more goals. And I think maybe Conte's noticed that, and that's why we're seeing them a lot more centrally. And they're also, we know Lucas Lucas is very good in tight spaces. Bergwijn, as of yet, has always seemed like a player who needs a lot of space to be productive.
Yeah.
But today, he's showing his ability to be a bit more nimble and to be a bit more effective when players are around him and not easily shoved off the ball, because we know he's got strength.
Yeah.
So he has to start using that instead of dribbling into players or losing the ball easily. And I think today he's just being a lot more effective. And as you say, if we can get them scoring and contributing, then that's the most beautiful thing, because Son's not playing today. That's probably one of the biggest avenues of worry looking at the lineup. Oh, where are we going to, with Son not playing, Kane hasn't been on the best form, like how are we going to get the goals? And with both Lucas and Bergwijn scoring in those positions as well, where they should be, that's a massive positive.
And I think one of the problems that we're seeing of why it's such an open game from watching the other night against like a world-class strike force and it being quite tight, we were really tight, is this kind of two midfielders, and you can see like in the kind of the way that we're kind of playing is maybe less of a double pivot and more of a you take all of the right side, I'll take all of the left side, and kind of like so you're having two players who are quite stretched in the center, and I feel like that's where they're getting the ball and able to pass through easily. So that's why, in my opinion, I kind of think, well, if we did have three midfielders here, we'd be shutting that down. They wouldn't have got a goal yet, Sure, Dyer's gifted them a goal. Unfortunate for him because he's on such good form. But I think that's more the problem. Like he was trying to play through. I mean, he kind of didn't really have options. So where's his options playing out? So that's the problem with having this kind of going back to the kind of 3-4-3.
Less options to pass off in midfield, and
that's why it's an end-to-end game. That's kind of
very open.
Yeah.
A couple of super chats to read through. One of them, first of all, from Rachel Marshall, says, "Come on, you Spurs. Hopefully we get Arsenal in the semi-finals if we get there to beat them." You back us in the semi-final against Arsenal? 2 legs?
With the right format, the right kind of system, and I would after the shit dreadful performance of the last North London derby. So
have to put that right, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we need to play them, and I'd love if we got them in the semi-final.
Would you rather them in the semi-final or the final?
Oh, I'd love it if it's the final. Oh,
yeah. Never been a North London derby final before.
Oh, dude, that would be unbelievable. But I pray that we get them in this. Would
that not be too nerve-wracking having them in a final? Would you be able to enjoy that day having Arsenal in a final?
No, not at all. I'd probably have to. I'd just be needing
and wreck.
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that. Like that would just be hellish. But you'd think with Conte that he gets a bit of like, and just even any bit of time now moving forward that we have with Conte, like a little bit more strength, a little bit more consistency. Then hopefully by the time that final comes around, we should be just completely flying.
We have to get there first. Michael Bent says, where was that? Do you think Kane can score second half? Up the boys, come on, you Spurs.
Oh, God, I'd love him to score second half. Oh, man.
Yeah, I think
he's doing a lot of good stuff.
He's doing some good stuff. There were a couple of occasions where he takes a bad touch and it kind of slowed the play down. But I think by and large, he's still having a pretty good game. Haven't seen him as so much as a goal threat, but you can see they're putting more focus on Kane, surrounding him a bit more, and that's leaving space for Bergwijn and Lucas to hurt them.
When he gets on the edge of the box, you can see how quickly shut down with 2 men.
Exactly.
So that's the great thing about how other players score around him, is because he ends up being a really good decoy, because they're so like scared. Everyone knows how deadly he is at that area. So
you can't afford to let him shoot.
I'd love if he even if he gets a tap in, or obviously you want him to score a worldie, but I just want him to get his name on the score sheet. Just keep hitting the back of the net, keep building up his desire and passion to play for the team,
Donovan with the super chat says, oh, where's it gone? Just disappeared. 1 sec. It'll come back. Donovan says, time to put it right in the second half. Come on, Dyer. Come on, Kane. And come on, you Spurs. Time to put it right. We are 2-1 up, so things aren't going wrong. I
think Dyer would probably feel like that.
Yeah, probably.
He's because he is the type of dude that's pretty heavy on himself. I think he'd probably feel like he's sold himself short there. And that's not to take anything away from the turn. I mean, that turn was otherworldly. He was panicking. He kind of went maybe down a little bit early, but that turn to finish like that was fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. Good play from Bowen. Ariane says, Conte said a few weeks ago, said Bergwijn can be a number 9 because of his hold-up playing quality. He actually knows everything, man. He's unreal. Man of the match so far is Bergwijn.
Yeah, I'd agree with him, yeah.
Yeah, and that's you're right. That's exactly Conte said this. It's not a secret. Conte was very clear saying he sees Bergwijn can definitely play a bit more centrally, and that's what we're seeing. And we're seeing him use his body a lot more in this game. Both goals, pretty much, he used his strength, didn't he? For both of them.
Seen a lot of things that I thought we would never see for Spurs. Last game, Winks just being like otherworldly, man of the match, and then this game, Bergwijn just playing
turning on
a class centre forward.
Leighton Evelyn says, we need same again. This game ain't over. Come on, you Spurs. We're vulnerable in the air, but we are better. We are the better football playing team. I agree with that. Like, every time we allow them to get a ball in the box or give away a set piece, they look dangerous. But other than that, they haven't threatened too much from open play, have they?
No. I mean, I was just going to say, do you think Conte tries to, come out the second half, maybe leave it for a bit, but, solidify? Do something.
I think he'll definitely have to think about that.
Maybe even change the format a little bit, because he was saying about players not being out of the kind of COVID, not being free from COVID yet. So maybe he was going to do something about
Well, we have 5 subs today, so
yeah, maybe playing like a different system in the second half. That's, for me, it seems like it's crying out for that. But I think we need another couple goals.
I might be too early to talk about it, but if Liverpool do go out, and if Chelsea were very much struggling tonight, if they happen to go out and we happen to go through, could this trophy be ours for the taking? With Leicester, it'll be Leicester, Brentford, Arsenal, and us.
Already? Half time of the quarter final, you want to jinx it? I mean, that's
what Spurs fans do, isn't it? We jinx things.
Yeah, God, I wish, but you got to think.
Would that make us favourites if that was the case?
Liverpool went out and
Chelsea
went out. Yeah, of course. I think so. Maybe Arsenal would think, because obviously they've got a better history, and people would just say we're Spursy in finals. But
Jory says we are very vulnerable in the air. We have to stop allowing Souček to get so much. Either run or allowing them to get crosses in the box so easily, because Souček is causing us so much trouble. We have to. I don't know who's on him, but at the moment it's so easy for him to win headers at the moment. And if it wasn't for a toe by Skip, it would be 2-2 right now with Souček at the back post.
Yeah, that was an unbelievable little defensive move there from Skip, just touching the ball out with his toe. But yeah, it panics me every time we get a set piece with a player that big, that knowledgeable. That's his game. He's not really the kind of player is all about everything else. He's a crouch,
yeah, it's like where he's good at, but you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, so
he's like Robben's left foot. he's going to cut inside his shoes. Just what can you do?
Yeah,
that's it.
So that's what we need to be like.
And also, him being a midfielder means he can go a bit more unchecked than him being a striker as well. He can go under the radar a bit in terms of finding his way into the box.
All right, second half coming up. I'm gonna toilet break.
All right.
More beer?
I'm all right. I'm fine. But go for it. Justin Tharagan says, Souček is Fellaini 2.0. Yeah, I agree with that. Might even be better than Fellaini. Playing very well at the moment. Second half is just about to start. So we shall see. Will Tottenham be going into the semi-finals? Remember, if it is a draw, it goes straight to penalties tonight, if it is a draw. So could be a late one if West Ham get another goal. But we will give you all the play-by-play action as it happens. West Ham now coming out for the second half. Here we go. Spurs 2-1 up going into the second half. AT with the super chat says, did you see Liverpool and Chelsea's lineup? Come on, you Spurs. I have. Very much weakened lineups for both of them. Very much playing the kids tonight, which definitely lends to the potential of both teams potentially going out. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. At the moment, doesn't look great for them, especially Liverpool, who are 3-1 down. So here we go. West Ham about to kick off from right to left. There we go. West Ham have kicked off. And no subs at the break. And as we were. Here's Reguilon. Lumped it down the pitch. Kane flicks on. It's going to fall to Masuaku. And Doherty's there to shield the ball out for a throw.
I really want to see Doherty do something more.
He's played some nice passes into the box.
Yeah, the one he put like really right across the box was nice, but come on.
We need to get a kill off this game. Oh, it's a good throw there by Doherty, as you were saying, and his Bergwijn in space. He's got Kane there, and Kane can't quite feed Kane through on goal.
I don't think
but nice idea.
He was gonna get it through there.
Yeah, I think I think you're right. Caught a bit flat-footed.
Yeah.
Oh, Rice slips. Was Lucas closed him down, but he's able to get back up in time. Remember, Brains, if it just a draw tonight, goes straight to penalties. So
yeah.
Don't want it to go that far. You know, I wouldn't want penalties. Although Lloris has got a decent record of penalties, hasn't he?
Yeah, we don't want to go into penalties.
No.
We just, I can't handle that.
Renju John says, "Hey Sim, what do you think of Doherty's performance?" I think he's been okay. I don't think this has definitely been one of his better ones in the Tottenham show, that's for sure. He's done some nice things in the final third, but he just doesn't look entirely comfortable on that right-hand side. Like, he doesn't seem to dominate it. He seems like every time a player's taking him on, you're always looking for the worst, aren't you? When someone's taking Doherty on, you're always fearing the worst. That's what I'm thinking.
So far, I feel like he's playing the right wing-back position, like by numbers, paint by numbers. He's just doing what's kind of like what you're supposed to do. This is where I got to go be, instead of like actually want to affect the game, Like if you look what Reggie does, or even Session in the last game, like they look to get him behind, It doesn't seem like he has
Doherty
confidence.
Get him behind?
It doesn't seem like he has any confidence in his pace to be able to do that. He doesn't take up the right positions to even get a run on defenders, so it's,
But his biggest strength at Wolves was arriving at the back post and scoring goals from that way. That's what he used to be very good at.
Yeah.
So if he could implement some of that, if Reguilon's got the ball at the back post and he can arrive at the far post, he's decent in the air, isn't he? So
yeah,
that's definitely an avenue.
Places like that's where I'm worried about him.
Yeah. You just know a sharp, quick player will find it easy to get past him.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But here come West Ham. Johnson with a long ball. Reguilon wins the header and cushions it into Davis's path. He lays it off for Lucas into Højbjerg.
Nice place.
And Tottenham building up quickly. Skip kind of gets caught on the ball, but it's fallen to Kane. He plays it to Bergwijn. Does he go for Reggie? He doesn't. He keeps it. And Ashby gets goal side of him. But he's able to turn past Ashby.
Stuff.
And look for Kane in the box. It looks for the 1-2, but Kane's layoff is intercepted by Rice. But it's good play by Bergwijn again.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Lovely little turn. Really impressed with Bergwijn so far.
Yeah, more good play from Stevie B.
He's getting his confidence back,
Definitely. He's playing these nice little passes. He's not afraid to take someone on.
Yeah.
That's the big thing with me. He's got such good pace and dribbling ability. And when Bergwijn, he gets the ball and he's always, under Mourinho, he was getting it and just passing it back. He was never attacking the space and really taking someone on. And that's when he's confident, when he's able to do that.
Yeah, when you have a manager that's like, no, look, you're a talented player. Like, this is what you should do. Like drive, go up, players.
Oh, he looks like he's got a headache already, Conte. That's what Mumford Spurs will do to you.
I love that. A couple of days in.
Oh God.
I'm not a magician. Now he's looking like fucking David Copperfield.
Yeah, he is. He's looking like a bloody magician at the moment.
Cop a feel.
Oh, Lloris, bloody hell.
He's trying to give us all heart attacks here.
He just tricks past Bowen, and his Skip, can he find a man? He goes into the space. He's got Reggie to his left. He's got Bergwijn and Kane there. He plays a nice ball out to Reguilon, and he goes past Ashby. Here's Bergwijn to Højbjerg. He's got Doherty on the right. He goes for Kane. Here's Bergwijn in the box. He's looking to get the shot off. His shot is blocked by Souček, and Skip with a volley, half volley. I think it hits Lucas, does it? Yeah, I think it's hit Lucas, and it's going to be a goal kick.
I thought that was a corner.
It looked like it was travelling there from Skip.
Yeah. It seemed to keep it down as well. Was it on target? Let's see here.
I think it hits Bergwijn there.
Yeah.
Not
sure. Keep it down, though. Had some bend on it.
Yeah, maybe.
Bergwijn, yeah.
We'll never know, unfortunately. Could have been goal of the season there from Skippy.
Again, really nice work from Bergwijn, though.
Yeah, doing really well there. What I like about it is he's soon seemingly doing things with purpose. He's not just...
Yeah.
Everything seems purposeful what he's doing. He's not just like playing it back or just like not sure what to do. He's
Sometimes you see Tanguy's got amazing talent, but sometimes he holds on to the ball and it's like, you don't need to do that there. Mm-hmm. You really don't.
You got all that space. Go into it, yeah.
And in these situations, Bergwijn's having to use his skill set of dribbling because that's what he needs to do in the moment, you know?
Oh, clearance. Again. Ball in the box. Dyer with them. Not the most convincing clearance, but Spurs are able to mop up. Doherty looking for Kane. Diop wins the header, but it's going to fall to Højbjerg, who gets caught by Masuaku. He won the ball, referee said. Here comes Masuaku to Rice. Souček. Kane coming back to defend. Here's Lanzini to Masuaku. Inside, to Souček, who looks to get past Dyer, but falls to Sanchez, who gets
clearance.
Nice into Lucas, who can get it under, and he tricks past Rice.
Lucas.
And he's going to go into space now. Good ball to he looks for Bergwijn, but his pass is intercepted by Johnson.
That was a lovely turn again.
It was good play by Lucas, just couldn't get the pass.
If he could see that the reverse pass was on, Kane looked like he was kind of running free.
Lanzini had to foul by Højbjerg. And it's going to be a free kick, a silly free kick to give away by Højbjerg. And a chance for West Ham to put the ball in the box.
A free kick, you just don't need to give that away there. Now you just give them a chance to go, and this is where they get stuff from, you know? Two players who are looking like they're quite confident, you know? Looks like we seem to have the run on them when we get that little break, you know?
Definitely. Definitely seem worried by us. Masuaku swings it in, headed out by Ben Davis. Only as far as Johnson lays off back to Masuaku. Here's Johnson. Is he going to go long? He goes squares it back to Masuaku, who's surely going to go long this time, is he? No, out wide to Lanzini. He's got a chance maybe to swing it in, and he does. And it's towards Lloris, and it's going to go through to the keeper. Simple.
I mean, if we just take that rash kind of fouling out of our game right now, they don't really have anything.
No, we're just giving them the opportunities they're getting. Even the goal we gave them pretty much. Here's Dyer into Bergwijn, nice layoff. Here's Davis, good ball by Davis to Kane. Here's Bergwijn now, and he tricks past Souček. He's in central area. He's got Lucas to the left of him. He goes for Doherty. Doherty fires it in, and Lucas is there. And don't know what he's given handball against Lucas. Another good ball in by Doherty.
Behind the defender.
Got a right amount of spin on it just to fall to Lucas. But the one list touch here, because if that touch doesn't happen, then Lucas... so he tries to pull it away, Lucas, but he doesn't do it in time.
I mean, it's come off the players.
But if that touch doesn't happen from Diop, that slight touch, Lucas has got another great chance.
Yeah, that was a decent ball there from Doherty because you think he's going to try swerve it, and he's almost always going to hit the goalkeeper with it. Behind the defender is nice.
Another good team move though from Tottenham. Really, we're progressing the play very nicely.
And Bergwijn at the heart of it again, holding the ball, getting away from players, opening the place up. Lovely stuff. They've got the overlap on us here. Oh, that's a great tackle.
Oh, good tackle for Reggie, and Højbjerg keeps it in, and he goes down the line as well to Bergwijn. But Bergwijn, unfortunately, can't keep it in. And his Ashby's cross, Sanchez can clear. Only as far as Dawson, who can get it back to Areola.
If you were to make a striking change, and you were going to bring Son on, would it be as simple as switching him for Lucas, or would you switch him for Kane?
So what was that?
If you were making a striking change, if you were,
not bringing Son on.
Yeah, if you were bringing Son on, would you take out Kane or Lucas?
Kane is definitely looking like the least effective at the moment. But you do lose a bit of that. Leicester are in here. Nearly 4-1. Save from the keeper. I would probably. Because if you take Kane off, then you've got no out ball kind of thing.
Yeah.
You've got no one to hit it to who can hold the ball up. And that, especially late in games, that can be vital, that kind of thing. So I'll probably just keep him on. So it probably might be Lucas maybe I'll take off. I don't know, I can't take off Bergwijn right now. where he's playing. Oh, here's Rice. Good turn. Lanzini. Masuaku now. Rice is there. Here's Masuaku on the left-hand side. He whips in a ball. It's a header from Bowen. And it's just wide. He wants a corner. Is it a corner? Referee says goal kick. No, corner. They have given a corner.
But he does really well to get.
Yeah,
to the
who's
front
getting
post
close to
there. I think
Masuaku?
it was
Shouldn't.
Ben Davies.
Yeah, gets across him there, Bowen. Can't.
I mean,
Yeah, it's actually a great
shouldn't
block
get
by
that.
Davis. Yeah, it is a great block by Davis.
probably shouldn't get that cross in. Though.
No, he's got too much time there. Shouldn't be allowing the cross. Lanzini with a corner. At the front post, Lucas heads out. And it's going to be a throw into West Ham. 56 minutes on the clock here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's still 2-1 to Tottenham. It's been hasn't been too many chances so far in this second half.
Is Emerson on the bench?
Emerson is on the bench. We've got 5 subs to use.
That's probably the change I would do right
Get
now.
Emerson on for Doherty.
Yeah, just
Make sure they can't
Get
get
a
any more
little
crosses
tighter.
in. Well, here we go. Rice, West Ham playing some quick football, and Rice plays out wide and to the centre to Johnson. His ball out wide to Ashby.
nice.
It's a poor
Lovely from
ball,
Ben.
but Davis can't regain possession, and West Ham have it back. They're forced all the way back to Dawson. Here's Diop. Lanzini now. Skip closing him down. And Diop's going to go to Dawson. And Tottenham all of a sudden pressing a bit higher up now. Bergwijn getting close to him. Can Kane get near to the keeper? Here's Lanzini. Skip getting all the way tight to him. Can they nick the ball? Tottenham, West Ham able to play out. Here's Lanzini.
Oh, that's
But there's a nice play by Sanchez, but Lanzini's got it again, and he
run
goes
over the
long,
back,
and it's a
run
great
behind the back.
ball.
How is he
And
in?
Bowen's there. Oh,
How?
Lloris, that's brilliant.
how has Bowen
Oh,
got
he
in
was
there?
completely one-on-one there, but someone's down. I know, Bergwijn. Is he all right? I don't know what happened there. But what a ball that was by Lanzini. Bowen is through on goal, and Lloris does really well to make sure Bowen doesn't get there. Here come West Ham. Reguilon wins it.
Clear it.
And Højbjerg can... Oh, Davis, sorry. Can't get away from
Come on,
Souček.
guys.
And now's Lanzini to Souček in the box. And it's never going to be a foul, and it's going to be a goal kick. But there should be an inquisition in the back there about how that would happen. Højbjerg is giving it a bit to the youngster Ashby.
Ashby's had second thoughts about screwing up to him.
Reguilon, it's never going to be a penalty in a
come on.
million years.
But how?
But here, Lanzini, Bowen gets... Oh, Davis isn't even looking at the ball. He doesn't even know where Bowen is.
Dyer's wrong side of him as
And
well.
Dyer's...
though.
But Lloris does so well, though. He does so well here to get him mad. Oh, it's big. Because he's about
That's
to shoot
huge.
there.
Yeah.
Lloris gets a big touch on it just before Bowen shoots, and it forces him to miscue the
And
shot.
was that just because Sanchez went up and made that block? And
That's part of the reason.
but
That's why they
one
were out of
player. How
position.
can
Yeah.
one player getting behind you? You know.
Both Davis and Dyer kind of caught
I mean,
flat-footed.
I don't think you can really say Davies because he has the left.
Oh,
back,
here's Son.
You know.
Son is being stripped off, and so is Winks.
Okay. Yeah. That might bring a little bit. Of
Maybe we are going to
stability
change to a
and
3-5-2 now.
Yeah. Find some balls through.
Here's Souček to Diop. And now West Ham, they're growing in confidence here.
But you know that ball over the top, you could see it was on. You know, he made the run quite deep, and then it was kind of like, all right,
Surely we got...
When he's in, you're thinking, how has he got this much time?
It's
You know,
incredible.
You have to say Dyer was the person who should have covered, obviously being the right.
Oh,
on the other
Masuaku,
side.
his ball is well over the top.
Dyer should have been the person covering Sanchez, so he really shouldn't have
Allowed him that run off.
Have that much space, you know.
Yeah, he's got to be on your bike once you see Bowen getting back. Here's Son. He's coming on. Who's he coming on for? We're on the hour here.
You think Lucas or
I would think Lucas, but I know he is taking off Bergwijn. Oh, that's a bit of a shame for him because he
Bergwijn?
had a great hour, but he's taking Bergwijn off.
One time that I've ever watched a game and been like, don't take
Maybe
Bergwijn
he's
off.
just knackered. I don't know. That's all I can think of because he's had a great game. He looks disappointed.
He's had a fantastic game.
He does look disappointed, Bergwijn. I must say, but he's had a great game, goal and assists, and he's going off.
I definitely think you could have taken off Lucas there for Son. I think he's got another
Unless
goal
he's
in
taking
him.
Bergwijn and Lucas off and going two up top. Yeah, he's like, as I told
yeah.
you, there you go. So he's changing formation. That's why he's doing it.
We kind of thought that was going to happen at some point.
So Lucas and Bergwijn, who both goal scorers on the hour. You know, a lot of managers might come under criticism if they do that, but he's done it.
That's bold, you know.
And Tottenham are going back to how they played on Sunday. 3 in the middle.
Just like we were
Skip
saying.
and Højbjerg.
They've just got too much space in the middle. And so hopefully this locks it down a little bit.
Winks for the first time pass into... Winks is obviously going to be the deeper one of the 3. Skip on the right-hand side. Højbjerg will play on the left. I'm guessing will play on the left-hand side, Højbjerg, of a 3.
Hopefully this just like locks down the space, closes them out. There you go, Winks inside.
Here's Sanchez. Doherty, nice play inside to Winks. Can he find a ball quickly? He does. Here's Son, who's in space. A bit deeper. He's got Doherty on the right. He does find Doherty. His ball is a handball, ref! Oh, a big shout for handball. They say no. They say no. That was a big shout. Doherty seemed convinced.
One thing I can say, it was quite close.
It was close. Well, did he have his arm out? No, it didn't even hit his hand. Didn't even hit his hand. No, I don't think so. Did he hit his hand? I can't tell, actually.
I'm not sure it was.
But here's Skip.
He
gets the challenge through.
Type of cross anyway.
Yeah.
Looked like a bit.
Yeah, I don't think it was... Here's Lanzini. Souček. So Tottenham
that was hopeful,
change
though.
formation. Yeah, definitely. Already seeing a bit of a difference. Here's Davis trying to get a bit more aggressive, and he's going to give away a foul here. Free kick to West Ham. Vlasic with the foul. Michael Bent with another super chat says Ramsdale, camera merchant, Lloris gift from God. And Chuck A Unulo says great to see Brains McLeod on the show. Nice one, Brains.
That's Chuck.
Dawson now. Oh, nice Reggie. Son, nice play. Here's Højbjerg. He's got Kane in support.
Make that run.
He plays it early. He's got Son there. Is he going to play it to Son? He goes long and Højbjerg. Oh, nearly the cross. Nearly finds Højbjerg. But Diop just takes it off his head. And Masuaku, his clearance is going to go out for a throw to Tottenham. And all of a sudden, Tottenham, their demeanour's changed a bit or straight away. They look a lot sharper in the centre. Winks playing some really quick passes, which is good.
Just wanted Doc to be at that back post there.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Read the play. That's what I'm saying. Like, as a wing back, you don't have to be too overconscious of your man. You can go, you know? You've got 3 at the back. You got
cover.
You know? Yeah.
You can take some risk. Obviously, you can't do it all the time, but you can take some risk.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Doherty.
That's a nice touch. Yeah.
Sanchez. Come on, let's get another goal, Tottenham.
Oh, that's a nice ball inside to Son.
Can Son hold it? He gets a foul off Johnson and a free kick to Tottenham.
It's good to see, like, you can tell Son brings us a little bit of a different energy, you know? Different type of press.
Yeah, maybe it was just Lucas and Bergwijn running out of steam a bit as well. That's must be part of it. Here's Højbjerg, Reggie. I do worry a bit about Reggie because with Session out for 10 days.
Touch there.
A nice play by Højbjerg. His Son, he's got Skip there. He squares it to Skip. He's got Kane and Son to his left, Doherty to his right. He uses Doherty, who cuts inside. Nice ball into Son. Son, though, is being held up. Skip with a ball in the box, headed out by Masuaku, and Winks at a foul. No, referee says no. Great play by Winksy.
Great from Winks there.
Here's Sanchez.
Skip.
To Skip. Skip looking for help. He goes Doherty again. Doherty's looking for a pass. Goes back to Sanchez. And here's Winks. Back to Dyer. Back to Winks. Out wide to Sanchez. And here's Doherty. Nice ball. Son now. Skips past Souček, but is forced backwards. Here's Dyer. Sanchez to Skip.
Nice play.
Back inside. And all of a sudden, Tottenham have a bit of control in this game.
It's weird. You see Winks come on.
We were letting West Ham have a lot more possession before. Ball. Dyer clips one forward for Son, who gets the run on Diop, and he wins a throw. Does he? Yeah, he does.
I do feel you have that option as well now. A little ball over the top around the corner and Son's in, you know? Oh, lovely.
Oh, well played, Højbjerg.
Lovely stuff.
And Tottenham now trying to dominate the ball. They flash up a stat just before the sub that Spurs were having 35% possession, but all of a sudden it's switched with the sub, and we're definitely dominating the ball a lot more now. Here's Dyer to Winks, nice play, confident ball. Winks, nice ball into Son. His layoff is not great, and Kane can't get to the layoff, and it's going to be a West Ham ball.
Could have swore Son was going to take a touch there. I think he caught everyone, off guard.
But all of a sudden, West Ham's struggling to build up their play. I think this is the...
Skip's getting allowed to push up more and press. Lovely stuff.
Winks.
Oh, Skippy.
Oh, Skip, nice play, and he's found Kane.
These little step overs he's learnt from Tanguy looks really good. It's not something you would have thought was in his game.
No,
you know,
definitely not. As you say, people can underestimate him. Lane Evelyn in the super chat says, "Wow, fair play. Winks is playing like a midfield maestro. He's only been on the pitch 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
he has made a difference though. Definitely,
he is clearly making a difference. Like just stability, control.
Oh, Kane, nice touch, pass avoids Dawson. Here's Højbjerg. Can he go into space now? He plays Reggie on the left.
Son, get in the
He's got
box
Son there. He's going to take on Ashby.
Kane's falling deep.
He clips it back, post. Oliver Skips there. It doesn't get there ahead of Dawson. Dawson wins it in the air, and West Ham can clear. Masuaku,
look at
Sanchez, handing and hand, and Winks gets a challenge, and he gives a free kick in the end. I thought that was a throw, but well played, Winks again. A bit more aggression.
Yeah. Lovely though. That turn from Kane as well. Beautiful little drop of the shoulder turn.
Yeah,
lovely stuff.
And here come West Ham's changes. And Benrahma and Fornals are coming on for Vlasic. And for, I'm guessing, who's the other attacking midfielder they got on?
Lanzini?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so they're just like for like changes, not much. So you just go, But we'll definitely provide a bit more energy.
Yeah, and decent players. Benrahma.
Benrahma's got a lot of individual talent.
Yeah.
So you got to stop him from shooting and cutting inside, basically.
And that kind of plays into, good that we've got this system now. You know?
Definitely. We've seen him a lot more solid already.
Yeah.
And also deny them the ball. We have if we can have a lot more of the ball. Asking players like Fornals and Benrahma to do a bit more defending, which I don't like to do.
Yeah. And this, how we're kind of, we're letting Skip go a little bit further up and creating the kind of high press here. Like, it's kind of making them kind of struggle a bit to get out. Yeah,
they are struggling to build up the play. Like, they were finding it a lot easier before to kind of get in and around our final third. Yeah. But now they're kind of finding it a bit more difficult. I feel like one of Skip or Højbjerg might have to get changed soon. I feel like they're running out of steam a bit.
Yeah.
Especially, they've both been isolating recently. So I don't know what change would that be? If it would be in Ndombele or it would be Lo Celso or
I don't mind
or Dele. Maybe bring Dele on, get him to run around a bit.
Yeah. I think Skip's is really important right now.
Højbjerg gets a challenge in, but it's fallen to Souček. Skip with a sliding challenge. He says play on. It would have been a foul. He says play on. And Ashby's cross. Benrahma's in there, and his top swivel and shot is well over the bar, but a dangerous moment there for West Ham.
See, this is the kind of stuff you need to close out. Don't let them get that cross in. Even though it's deflecting and landing at the player, you still got a bit too much time to cross. Look at this. Look how much time he's got to cross.
Yeah, Reguilon's going to get tighter. But Reguilon, I also like, he's also just come back from an injury. And with Sessegnon now, you can't really take anyone off. He's going to have to play 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well over the bar there from Benrahma.
How long is Sess out for? Do you know?
10 days. Yeah, so probably the whole Christmas period. Davis finds Kane. Kane's being pressured by Dawson. Referee says foul.
Little kick to the back of the head.
Yeah, definite foul there on Kane. In fact, he took his boot off. Anyway, Dawson can stop him. There you go. Kane's going to have to put his boot back on. Yeah, it's foul.
Very cleverly how he kind of drew that foul there.
Yeah.
Putting the brakes on, letting the ball kind of like stop underneath him. The dude's got a swipe,
Yeah, he's got exactly to try and win the ball. He knows what he's doing now, Harry Kane.
He's very clever. It's a part of the game, you know. Like that can do so much for you, change momentum with those types of things, you know.
Conte's barking orders at the players. I'm sure they understand what he's saying. It's going to be a free kick.
I always wonder that though. Like what
they were,
because when he speaks, kind of like.
It's 3-2 at Anfield.
Oh, wow.
Liverpool have got another goal back. Diogo Jota has scored.
Oh, so they brought the big guns.
They have started to bring on some of the big guns, and it's 3-2 at Anfield.
I always wonder, like in the pressers, you know, because Conte's like measured, but it seems like he's thinking when he's like on full kind of beast mode on the touchline. Like, what is he shouting? Is he going into Italian? Like, what?
On sec, here come West Ham again, coming forward and being dangerous. Ashby's there. Ben Johnson's cross and Fornals with the flick. Doherty, just about keeps it away from Benrahma, but Souček wins in the air, and here comes West Ham. His cross by Masuaku's away by Doherty. Yeah, nice. But all of a sudden, the changes for West Ham seem to put a bit more with them now. Bumbling around. It's a good ball there. Good goal.
That's typical Jota. We don't want them getting a grip of this game for the last 20. That's just not what we want.
Definitely not. Their changes definitely changed something for them, that's for sure. Yeah. But Diop's pass is blocked by Skip. Can Winks get ahead of Rice? Rice gets it back to the keeper, Areola. Back to Rice. And he can come forward with it for West Ham. Here's Diop. Johnson plays the ball in behind, but Davis can clear that with ease. But it's all the way back to West Ham, and all of a sudden they got a lot of possession again. Yeah. After Spurs were having a period of dominance. West Ham's turn now, and here's Benrahma. Into Fornals, who keeps it away from Winks, and Masuaku's there. Declan Rice now into Benrahma, who's on the edge of the box. He likes it from here. He tricks past Winks into. It's got to be offside on Souček. Yeah, he's offside.
Yeah, it was offside.
I thought he was definitely offside there. Yeah, he's definitely off. He's well off. Yeah. Good line from Tottenham. And over the bar anyway. Free kick to Spurs.
Don't play out from here.
Are we going to play out? We are going to play out. We're going to sucker West Ham in, and we're going to see if we can play out the back. Dyer plays out wide to Davis. Is he going to go long? He carries the ball, Davis. He's still got it. And he looks for Son, but it's fallen to Kane. Look at Davis now. He goes for Son. Son's poor touch from Son. It's a poor touch, and he would have been in. The touch got away from him, and it falls to the keeper. Should he have gone left there, Kane, to Davis, who was a bit more free, but Son, when Son is there, yeah.
Were you about to say, should he have gone to Davis or Son?
Just positional-wise, he was maybe in a bit of a bad position.
Davies was perfect, because also he could have just put the ball across to Son. Yeah. But a good touch from,
I know. He did a lot of them on Sunday, didn't he?
Yeah. Like, what is happening?
Poor touch from Son, stopping himself setting up the shot. But here's Bowen, and now West Ham have it. Fornals, Dyer with a challenge. And Skip, and a bit of head tennis. Bowen's on the edge of the box. Sanchez can clear. They're causing a bit of trouble now, West Ham.
They are.
That's why I was very important. But I tell you what, we played out the back, and it definitely nearly worked off, didn't it?
But we needed to finish that chance.
Definitely.
That buried the game there. 2-goal cushion with 10 minutes to go, and then you're laughing, but this is going to be nerve-wracking.
Here's Diop. 15 minutes to go. Remember, a draw takes it to penalties. So if West Ham get a goal and they hold out for the rest of the time, it's going to be penalties, and we don't want that going into this game.
Yeah, these are the points where you just have such a bad feeling.
Yeah, I know. You get a bit nervous when you don't have that cushion.
Yeah.
There's this chance here for Son.
Because Davies makes such a good
Kane
run.
does really well here. I think... it's a poor touch. It's a good pass by Kane. I don't think there's anything wrong with the pass. It's just, really bad touch from Son. If he gets it close to his body, shoot straight away.
Dele's coming on.
And Dele is coming on. I think it'll be one of Højbjerg or Skip, I tell you.
Yeah.
Probably Højbjerg.
Yeah, it's most likely Højbjerg. Although this, 2-1 up, 2-1 up, you're probably looking to bring someone who solidifies rather than...
Yeah, but we don't really have that option, do we?
Yeah, I guess so.
And I actually think out of the options we have Ndombele, Lo Celso, and well done, Højbjerg, and Ndombele, Lo Celso, and Dele. Who's going to shore out more? Probably Dele. Here's Winks. Oh, he's done well, but he's overrun it.
Run it straight in.
And Rice has picked up.
Got a chance.
Here's Benrahma. His shot, great block.
Slade.
And that was Højbjerg there with a brilliant block. Because Benrahma has a shot on him.
There's a couple of them. There's a couple amongst the millions out there that in the chat who always.
Oh, and Davis.
Højbjerg.
Oh, brilliant. And brilliant there by Højbjerg again. Reguilon can clear into Son. Oh, another bad touch from Son.
He's got the ball.
He's lucky. He gets the ball. Another bad touch. He gets caught under his feet.
What is going on?
West Ham have the most goals in the last 15 minutes this season. One of the fourth most. It's going to be Skippy, actually. Skip's going off. I'm guessing Skip will come on. Dele will come on, go over to the left, and Højbjerg will go to the right.
But I guess because Skip's been in a more of a kind of high press, so I guess we maybe don't need that right now. But then also having Dele gives you that option of potential third, third striker.
Going forward, yeah. He's going to have to be disciplined though.
So
these
we're
last 15
essentially
minutes.
back, other than Tanguy.
Yeah, back to how we were playing on Sunday,
yeah.
and obviously Emerson instead of Doherty.
Yeah.
Here's Winks. Oh, it's a touch. It's a poor touch, actually. A couple of bad things there.
It was kind of the right idea, just a pure touch.
Just under hit it. Yeah, Højbjerg's moved over to the right of the three. Here's Rice. It's a good ball out wide, actually. Or Reguilon does well to get a tackle interception on that. Here's Dawson. They're going to have to start taking some risks, West Ham. 13 minutes to go. Still 0-0 over at Brentford versus Chelsea as well. So that game at the moment heading to penalties.
You got to think...
Chelsea probably, yeah. With Kepa. Kepa's good at penalties, isn't he?
But Chelsea surely are going to bring on some...
They have brought on... They brought on Mason Mount and they've brought on some others. Oh, here's Yarmolenko coming on for West Ham.
Dummies. Yeah.
He's also one who can pull something out of the bag, can't he? A bit of magic.
He can score like worldies from...
Yeah. Oh, Masuaku tricks past Doherty. Oh, and he can't get back on him. And so Sanchez is coming over, but Doherty actually does get back. And Sanchez takes everyone out. He takes both of them out. He's like, I'm taking both of you. I don't care.
Out of my way.
Oh, and Son. Another referee says no, but it was another poor touch though by Son.
It was kind of going to drop for him.
Yeah, it was going to drop for him, but he seemed to be fouled. Fornals with the ball in. Souček was there. Sanchez wins it, but Masuaku blocked by Doherty, and it's going to be a throw. Nervy times here for Tottenham.
Doc looks like he's blowing as well.
He does a bit. I'll probably get Emerson on if I was... Winks kind of loses Rice there. And here's Benrahma. He turns and shoots, and it's down the throat of Hugo Lloris.
Jesus.
Benrahma, he does look like a tricky customer, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has an easy shot.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Mohamed Raza in the Super Chat says, I said in pre-game, watch 30 of Dele's first 50 Prem goals were late runs in the box. One touch finish. Won't be surprised if Conte revives that Dele.
We hope.
Yeah, that's all. No one's anything more than that. I guess maybe under Mourinho and under Nuno, that's not what they required of Dele. That's kind of, we didn't have a system in place that allowed him to do that.
Yeah.
But maybe under Conte, because the best Dele was with the three at the back, wasn't it? That's when he scored those 2 goals against Chelsea. We were playing three at the back that day. It was actually him alongside Kane, actually, wasn't it? When we were playing. But now we got Son there. Oh, Chelsea have scored.
Oh God!
It's 1-0 to Chelsea at Brentford. It's unfortunate. Brentford missing a whole host of chances in the first half, but Chelsea have brought the big guns and it's changed. It is.
We're looking kind of way open here now.
Yeah, we are. Come on, Dele, get close to him. Declan Rice is on the right-hand side. Here's Yarmolenko, who's going to play on the right-hand side. Benrahma's in the box. Oh, my word. A volley from Benrahma just flashes wide of the post. That would have been an unbelievable goal if that goes in.
I'm not liking how he's looking. He's looking like he's on for something here.
Oh, just flashing wide there, Benrahma. It's an own goal they've Chelsea have scored.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Janssen with the puts in his own net, sliding. That's an own goal. 1-0 to Chelsea when going into the last 10 minutes there at Brentford.
They may as well just go for it, you know.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, they're going to show it. Ah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, Janssen with Sanchez with a poor touch. Fornals has got it on the left-hand side. Dyer's coming over to meet him. Højbjerg gets a touch on the ball, but it's fallen to Masuaku. Come on, Tottenham. Hold strong. West Ham putting us under a lot of pressure now. Here's Fornals. Benrahma on the left-hand side. His ball in the box is going to be headed out by Reggie, only as far as Yarmolenko. His ball in the box is away by Winks.
Right,
Kane is going to challenge him, and Dawson's forced all the way back. Here's Areola. We're into the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've come so deep now all of a sudden, you know?
We'll make it easier. Here's Rice. Come on, Højbjerg, get close to him. Oh, Rice is allowed a free run. No one tracking him. Here's Benrahma on the left. He's down the line for Rice. Who's just gone off,
Hopefully
surely.
that ball's out, yeah.
No, referee says no, it's a corner. Is it a corner or throw?
Can Spurs hold out for...
Here's Benrahma. That's gone off for a throw.
Can we hold out for 10 minutes here?
I'll take off Doherty. Seems, yeah, here we go. Tanganga's coming on and Emerson. So Doherty for Emerson. And who's going to come off to maybe... I think Reggie might have to go. He might have to because he looks tired.
Yeah.
He does look tired, Reggie. But I don't know what he would do.
Yeah.
I don't know who he put Tanganga on the left. Or Emerson on the left, maybe.
Yeah.
And Tanganga on the right.
Defensive, kind of shut it all down, you know?
Yeah, make sure we don't give him anything.
I mean, yeah.
It's going to be a sub.
Stroke if that's what it is.
Yeah, I think Doherty and Reggie. Yeah, we go. Yeah, Doherty and Reggie. Go on in. So, Reguilon off and Doherty off. Tanganga and Emerson, the two players coming on. Maybe Davis goes out wide left and Tanganga slots in the centre. Or maybe Emerson goes on to left wing back and Tanganga right wing back. Or maybe Tanganga on the left. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. I'm going to assume Emerson on the right. No, is he on the right? Yeah, Emerson on the right. And I'm not sure if he's going to switch with Davis or not. What's he going to do? Is he just going to go left? I think it looks like Tanganga. Yeah, he's going on the left wing back, Tanganga. So don't expect too many fories forward on that side. Oh, but here's a good ball. Here's Yarmolenko to Masuaku. Down the line to Benrahma. Nice one touch to Rice. Rice taking on Winks. He goes on the left to Benrahma. Oh, he tricks past Emerson and cuts inside to Rice. Rice tricking past Emerson and a great block by Sanchez into the corner. Rice is really growing an influence in this game.
Are they still all over us?
Yep. Look at this from Rice. Look at that. Oh, need to stop him.
It's great work from Sanchez.
Tanganga has gone left wing back.
Okay.
And Emerson on the right. Yeah, I know. Right.
But essentially, I guess it's just like 5 centre backs.
Maybe some set pieces it can help. And here comes a set piece headed out by Emerson, and Benrahma's volley blocked by Winks, only as far as Yarmolenko. Tanganga is getting tight to him, not tight enough. Yarmolenko shifts and shoots, and away by Sanchez.
Go on,
Son challenging Diop. It's going to fall to Davis. Not a great clearance from Davis, but Son. Here's Kane. Oh, Kane's touch is not great, but Dyer can clear. Can Son can't get close to Johnson. I think there's a penalty to Chelsea. There is. It's going to be 2-0 Chelsea. Jorginho has slotted it home. They have a penalty, and Chelsea are going through, it seems.
Ball's not going to go out.
Dyer, he wins a goal kick. Yeah, well done, Dyer.
God damn it.
Shame.
And what's the score in the Leicester?
Still 3-2. Oh, what a save that is by Schmeichel. Nearly 3-3. But
5 minutes. Come on, Spurs.
let's hold out Tottenham. Conte.
Who's shitting themselves at home?
Come on. We just need to hold out. Make sure we're not giving them any encouragement. Davis is there. To Tanganga now. Down the line. Oh, it's not a great ball from Jaff. Looking for Kane, but it's evaded him. It's going to be West Ham coming forward. Masuaku to Rice. Great layoff. Here's Benrahma, but Emerson's going to get that back to Sanchez, who doesn't take the best of second touch as well.
Come on.
Is out of play, and it's going to be it's classic Sanchez, is it? Dies coming out to Benrahma. Is he going to win he's going to try and win a corner. He wins a throw, Benrahma.
Joe, get on the ball, hold the ball, pass it around.
89% possession in the last 10 minutes for West Ham. Bloody hell.
Bad news.
Here's
You
Diop.
can only hang on for so long in games like this.
Here's Johnson out wide. Tanganga getting close to the Yarmolenko. Can't quite win the ball back though. Here's Diop.
Tanganga's dangerous though because he likes to dive in.
Yeah, he can do. Well, he could give away a penalty.
Leave his foot hanging, yeah.
Here's Areola. Goes long.
Win this.
Tanganga, well up.
Yes. I mean, he's gone pretty hard over him.
But Johnson wins it and he squares the ball. It's a good ball out to Masuaku.
So much space. Come on.
Here's Rice. Tottenham encouraging the players on. Højbjerg trying to put some energy into his teammates. But at the moment, West Ham playing around us all the way back. Here's Rice. To Fornals, to Diop. Forcing West Ham back now, which is good. Here's Areola.
Yeah, just keep the formation. Close the spaces.
Here's Diop. Fornals. Here's Areola again. And West Ham all of a sudden,
Just
unless they go long, they're struggling to kind of play through. Dawson to Rice. Rice out wide to Johnson and then back again.
Oh, that's good play from Winks getting back.
Yeah, just keep patrolling it. Keep patrolling it. Come on, Sonny, go over to him. Diop into Benrahma. Sanchez is there and gives away a foul on the halfway line.
Don't do any of that. We're doing so well. Just control the space. Get him, Deli. Lock it down in the centre.
Come on. Diop to Benrahma. Højbjerg coming out to him.
Benrahma overlap. Come on.
Oh, Emerson's there, wins it. And there's Højbjerg. Takes a bad touch. Going to win a throw, is he? Yeah. Emerson's ball approaching stoppage time. 90 seconds of normal time left. Still 2-1. It's been a nervy last few minutes, though, for sure. Come on, Emerson. He's wasting a bit of time. Oh, his Højbjerg's down. Maybe he's got some cramp. Højbjerg not taking any shit from Benrahma. What are you saying? Say it to my face. Even managers aren't safe when Højbjerg's around. There's going to be that Arteta incident he had. It's going to be a throw into Tottenham on the halfway line. Kane and Diop.
Possession.
He wants to foul Diop.
Kane's not having it. Gained a lot of good yards from that, though. We were in trouble. Now we're at the halfway line.
Still on the halfway. Oh, is he gonna book someone for? Oh, we are wasting quite a bit of time here. Here's Sanchez all the way back to Lloris.
Someone giving angles.
Lloris goes long, looking for Kane. Diop there. Kane can't win the flick on. Souček wins it ahead of Winks, and now Foy's offside.
Nice, lovely stuff.
Good line from Tottenham. Fornals picking up, but he's in an offside position.
It's well defended.
All right, about to hit stoppage time. How many minutes are you predicting?
I think I haven't seen much, so
I don't remember too many stoppages. I know it's always going to be at least 3, isn't it?
At least 2. It's on 2 or 3.
probably 4 knowing.
Yeah. What are they giving us?
3. All right, that's good.
Right.
3 is usually the new 4. I mean, 4 is usually the new 3. All right. 3 minutes left of stoppage time. Lloris goes long.
Control the game from here.
Kane's there. Not going to reach it. It's going to fall to throw for a throw.
Nice one. Come up.
Yeah, just exactly. Box him in.
Yeah.
Kane's asking everyone to step up. Johnson's going to go for the throw.
Ryan Mason. Hope he's had a nappy on.
That's it. Dele. Always. Yarmolenko tricks past him, but Winks blocks the pass.
Good work.
Højbjerg is telling you on hold.
Yeah, stay. Keep there.
Oh, there you go. They got the pass out. Now you're getting back into position.
Some more time.
But Højbjerg is closing him down. Masuaku's there. Diop. Is there one more chance for West Ham? Tottenham being disciplined. 1 minute of stoppage time gone. 2 to go. Here's Masuaku in space on the left-hand side. He gets a ball into Benrahma. He touched it past Winks, but dribbles it out of play.
Winks, push him out.
Højbjerg cheering on the crowd now.
Come on,
boys. Emerson. Now the crowd in full voice. Come on.
Win that Sanchez.
Sanchez. Oh, he misses the header, but it works out in his favour, and he smashes it clear.
Go on, Harry. Oh, bad touch.
Johnson with a long ball. Davis beats Souček to it, and here's Winks, lays off for Dele. And Tanganga now. He's got Kane. It's another poor ball by Jaffet. And West Ham have it.
You got to hold the ball in times like that.
Come on. West Ham. Kane was a simple pass as well. 1 minute left. Son trying to close down Rice, but Rice gets it past him and gets a return ball from Masuaku. Oh, Rice. Oh my God, Rice. That's unbelievable from Rice. He finds Benrahma in the box.
Get to that.
And Fornals. And Yarmolenko. Tanganga, get tight. Yarmolenko with a shot deflection off the crossbar. And it's a corner off the top of the crossbar. Oh my word.
Jesus.
Did Lloris take a touch on that?
Looked like Dele got a block.
I don't know if he does. I think it's off the bar. Yeah, it's off the bar.
Off the bar.
I think he had it covered though. It's corner to West Ham. Last chance of the game. In the box. Keeper's up.
Clear.
Areola. Dawson. Kane can clear. Oh, Areola's header. And Lloris got it. Lloris has got it. Come on. That's got to be it. 3 minutes are up. 3 minutes are up.
Come on.
That's it. We're in. We're through to the next round. It's finished 2-1. Come on, boys. Semi-finals of the Carabao. Let's go. Chelsea are also through to the semi-finals of the Carabao. That game's ended. But let's go. Tottenham have beaten West Ham 2-1. Oh, that was nervy right at the end. We held out a professional performance. West Ham gave it their all. But we have hung on for not all 3 points, for a place in the next round. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And we've knocked out West Ham. Pardon me.
Revenge.
Absolutely brilliant from Tottenham. Let's do the instant match reaction then.
Whew.
Oh, man.
God damn.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? We are Tottenham TV here. We have beaten West Ham 2-1 in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, and we are into the semi-finals with what looks like Chelsea, Arsenal, and one of Liverpool, Leicester. At the moment, looks like Leicester are going through. But what a look. It was a nervy end from Spurs. We got 2-1 up at half-time after goals from Lucas and Bergwijn after Bowen had equalised. But we definitely held out. It was a performance where we had to stick together. We had to defend resolutely, and we got the job done at the end of the day.
My sphincter has just released. It was tight. Very tight. My butthole was clenched for at least 25 minutes there. That was just like, Jesus, they really put us through the ringer. Right?
They did.
Can't do anything. Can't do anything easy. You know, it looked like at some point, the start of that half, it looked like we're just kind of, floating, like it's all good. And then from like 70 minutes on, they're just all over us. And it just, You know, but at the end of the day, like Winks comes on, it, like locks things down. They start to do everything. Just even the little decisions to bring on Tanganga and Emerson, just close it down. Just like get the ball away. Just hold your positions in the press. Really impressed with like, you know, how we kind of saw out that game. We let them have one chance at the end there. You know,
which was a deflected shot, which hit the top of the crossbar, so it was barely a chance. But in terms of the game overall, obviously we started with a 3-4-3 formation, which we did end up changing in the second half. But Lucas and Bergwijn heavily involved in both goals, especially Bergwijn as well, who got a goal and assist on the night, and in a really, really impressive display in a game which he had to really show Conte or any potential suitors that the quality he has to get people interested. And it was a big opportunity today, and I think he passed it with flying colours at the end of the day.
He's proved me wrong with that performance. Like, I genuinely hadn't seen it in him. I'd seen, you know, like that one amazing little skippy move that he did, you know, like against Wolves.
Yeah.
But other than that, I hadn't seen this kind of dominant driving through the centre. I'm holding the ball, no one's going to get it off me. I'm also going to do stuff that's got utility, that's going to bring in my homies around me, like some stuff that's actually useful.
Using his body, holding players up.
Not stuff that's wasteful. That was a beautiful performance from him. I kind of, you know, very seldom when, you know, you see his number go off and he's going up, you know, off the pitch, I'm always like, all right, cool, let's see what else we can get going here. But I didn't want him to go off today. I thought he was really good, you know. So, but I did like the change back to the kind of more solid formation for us, you know. So
yeah, game management from Conte. On the hour, he takes off both goal scorers, Lucas and Bergwijn, who were in the first half causing a bit of havoc in the West Ham ranks, but in the second half, either I don't know if it was they lost energy or West Ham were just stepping up a bit, and all of a sudden we were losing control of the game, and he decides to take off Lucas and Bergwijn, puts on Son, and
we almost get a goal like straight away. Like Son, just a bad touch, but that is perfect for him. He should have been putting that away all day long.
Definitely. And it's a continuing theme for Son recently, to be honest.
He had a couple more bad touches after that. You know, I think almost every touch he had for a little while was a bad touch. Some of them were going his way, but they were bad touches. It's like, you know, is this a player who needs maybe like a little bit more of a rest? Is this why we need to bring...
Well, he didn't. Yeah, at least he only had half an hour today as opposed to an hour. He didn't start, which was very positive for me. The fact that, you know, a player who relies so heavily for goals in Son didn't start the game, and the players who replaced him in Bergwijn and Lucas really stepped up and got the goals that we needed to win the game. And Kane didn't even have to score.
Yeah. I mean, and sometimes it's like not the world's worst thing if, you know, a player's touch is like kind of betraying them for a little bit. It's only been like 2 games, but it was 2 games where the important touches like went away from him in goal scoring positions.
Yeah.
So it's strange to see, but still after that, like we still managed to kind of like, you know, just like frustrate them. They had a lot of the ball, but we kept them in a certain position in the field. So we kind of locked down the formation, locked down the spaces. I thought Højbjerg was really good in commanding, you know. So I thought there were a lot of good positives there. You know, like they're chasing the game.
Yeah.
They have to take the initiative. And we kind of like, we're probably a little bit more anxious than maybe they were in that situation. It seemed like, you know, one shot at the end, you know, they kind of did have it a bit under control, you know?
Yeah, I feel like as much as, I think, look, the first half, we gave away way too many chances to Souček and Ariel and set pieces. Second half, as much as we, especially in the last 25 minutes, we did give up a lot of the ball, and it was like tense at times.
Yeah.
We did, like, how many saves did Lloris have to make? How many times did they had a shot from the edge of the box from Ben Rama, which flashed wide. That's like not even a half chance. And the shot from Yarmolenko from a similar position takes a big deflection, loose off the top of the crossbar. And that's pretty much all they had in that second half. So I think Conte and the Spurs defence should get a lot of credit for really shying it down, making sure that they're not finding it easy to break through us. And, you know, when they're throwing the kitchen sink at us, they find it really, really hard to create.
An elite team on, you know, like a full strength, bigger team plays us and start throwing the kitchen sink in it. Do you think we're in trouble in that second half?
Potentially. You know, especially they didn't have Antonio. Yeah. They didn't have, so he's a big player for them who are missing. And without him, if, you know, you've got other teams with other players who would be the more threat once they're going forward. So for sure, you have to say we got lucky in that sense. And as well, I think Doherty had a overall a decent game, but he was struggling a bit come the end to really get close to Masuaku and stopping crosses and tracking runners and things like that. So yeah, I think a better team might have
Winks
created
looked good
more.
when he came on, didn't he? Just looked like he did his job perfectly well, moving the ball right, winning tackles, pushing players out, even like not off the ball, just like pushing players out, you know, closing them down, making them think extra heavy.
And his passing was quick and sharp again, and that he looked like again wanted to make a difference. And I think he did. I think actually defensively as well, he was blocking shots, he was getting things out of play, and he did make a big difference coming off the bench. So
more options out from the back as well. He was showing a lot for the ball.
Yeah, now everyone who played today as well, you have to say, like, players who have, you know, not in the team or usually in the team or coming in trying to prove themselves, everyone seems to be on the same page in terms of, like, if you play well, you can play in the first team. Like, doesn't seem to be like under Nuno where there's a first team and a second team. Yeah. It seems right, like after these past 2 games, everyone seems to believe anyway they've got a chance of playing in the next game if they play well today.
Yeah, a bit more of a squad mentality. Yeah.
That's what it seems. Everyone seems to be coming on and contributing in their own way. And that's the most positive thing. That's what I like to see. And it was, I think we kept West Ham quiet for the majority of the game in terms of chances created, especially in the second half. So I think tactically it was pretty good game management from Conte. I'll just think probably in those last 25 minutes, apart from that one chance from Son, which he takes a bad touch, he might have wanted to hurt them a bit more on the counter, which I think we failed to do, and maybe we gave them a bit too much control.
That defence as well, I thought they were kind of wide open in times. Some of the stuff we did in the first half, I thought they were dead open for it in the second half, especially they started to commit more, so there was bigger holes.
And Rice was I thought brilliant on the day. Fantastic. I thought he was brilliant, and we did struggle to contain him for large parts of the game. So that's something we've got to work on for sure.
Do you think Conte, looking at that performance, we've got through it, but at times looking shaky in certain areas? Do you think he's looking at that going, we really do need to strengthen?
Definitely. I think he's literally getting every ounce of ability out of these players right now. Like, he's literally getting these defenders to play at the very, very best, and even then it's like we just about make it over the line, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think he'll definitely see these games and think we, like, for example, Sanchez, I don't think he had a bad game at all. I think for his standards he played well, but like there are so many opportunities where like he's on the ball or he's in possession, and like a better player can find it, like, or someone more comfortable on the ball could do something different, where he just panics a lot of the time and he's unsure of himself. So I think definitely he'll be looking at that and thinking there's some players in this squad, or there's some positions where we could definitely need to use some competition or some new fresh blood.
Even Dyer, you know, that's a 2-0 game for me. That's not a 2-1 game. Yeah. Because that goal was a gift. Dyer gives the ball out to no one. It goes back. Player puts him on his ass and he scores. But there's no way that ball should be coming back to him. No. You know, like, your goalkeeper's right there, Reggie's over there. You know, like, why are you playing through the centre of that? So, and that's a classic case with Dyer. Like, 90% of the time, he's absolutely perfect.
And then does that
as a mistake. And maybe it's get him in a mental coach, get something in to like make him like focus. We're 2 up, you know, we're controlling the game. Yeah. Don't put a ball. They always tell you as a kid, don't put it straight through the centre. You know, it's the easiest way to close. You'll be right in trouble again.
If they get it, and that's exactly what happened with the goal. In terms of the 2 goals we scored, great play from Bergwijn in both goals, and actually as well, it was great to see Lucas and Bergwijn both getting in like kind of poachers' position to score, and that was really positive because we don't usually see them in those kind of positions. We're very used to seeing them out wide and not kind of running into the box and like trying to get on the end of things. So that was really, really positive. And I think we seem to look grow in terms of the formations we're playing in 3-4-3 or 3-5-2, and signs to learn both of them. Yeah,
and I thought Lloris was fantastic. I think Lloris kept us in the game in the first
Lloris,
first half.
Good shout for man of the match.
Just solid. And I think look, we've come through a tough cup tie, a proper cup tie. Difficult. You know, and I think it's another win. It's another game on the unbeaten run. You know, it's like all positives. Like, sure, it was butt clenching moments for the last 20 minutes, but that's probably more to do with our anxiety being Spurs fans and
than actually
dying for us to get through than actually what the players were going through. I thought in the last 10 minutes the centre defenders looked pretty comfortable. So, you know, and I thought I thought Tanganga coming on was okay and got a lot of time, but he was okay. I think, you know, in those dying stages, the dying embers of the game, you probably just want to hold on to the ball a little bit, you know, see out the game. I've seen us do that against bigger teams. You know, we did that against Man City. We're 1-0 up and we start just holding on to the ball and really nicely seeing out the game. Could have done that there, but obviously it's a cup tie. It's a crazy rainy night, you know, in London. A lot of emotion. We've done well. I think you got to give props where it's due. We've had a good game there, and I'm actually buzzing off the back of that.
All right, so we're into the quarterfinals. So are Chelsea, so are Arsenal, and right now Liverpool and Leicester actually have a penalty shootout as things stand. So we're not sure yet which team are going through, but either way, how do you rate our chances in the Carabao? Even if it's Liverpool or Leicester going through, what would you think?
I'd prefer Leicester.
Obviously, it's
game to game. You know, we've got a better record against Leicester, but
in terms of in general, you know, who do you want in the semis? If let's say Liverpool win this, there's 2-1 to Leicester on penalties right now. They're just going through it, but
I would want Leicester in the semis, and
if we assume Liverpool win. Do you want Arsenal in the semi, or do you want Liverpool or Chelsea with hope to play Arsenal in the final?
I want Arsenal in the semis because I think that's an easier game for us to get.
Especially over 2 legs.
Yeah, and then anything can happen in a final, but yeah, I'd be happy to get Arsenal in the next game in this comp.
Do you think we have a good chance of winning it now?
Yeah, because I think we embarrassed ourselves beyond belief in the last game, and I think now you got Conte. I think they should watch that game, and I think they should just drill like crazy and go in with a murderer mentality, psychopathic mentality, and just shut them down. Just murder them, you know, like play how we're playing now. Like go in with the 5-3-2, you know, and just cut them open.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping, you know, that what we showed against Liverpool, we can prove to ourselves that we can play against these big sides in these big games, and hopefully that stands us in good stead when it comes to playing in these cup ties, because this is a trophy, despite, you know, it being the League Cup. I think every Spurs fan is so desperate to win, and we're just desperate for a trophy to get over the line. Now we're in a semi-final again now, and let's just hope we don't falter at one of the final hurdles yet again. But look, with Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal or Leicester waiting, it's still a long way to go, isn't it?
It's a tough, but this is the credibility of this comp, you know, like the top teams get to the final. You know?
Despite all their changes, they're still getting there, aren't they, the top teams?
Yeah. So that's why I always kind of put a little bit more credibility on this than any conference league thing. You know, if you win this, look at the teams you had to beat. Look at the games we've had to win so far. You know, like to do this. These are tough games. We've had to come through a bit of a tough run. So there's pride in this tournament. You know.
All right. Well, the penalties are still going on between Liverpool and Leicester. I think Leicester actually just missed one, have they?
Yeah, I think Liverpool just saved one.
Oh, that's not good. So it looks like Liverpool are going to be heading through. But that is the end of the stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Really, really appreciate everyone's super chats and comments and being with us, for following all the action. It's been a great game. We obviously have the post-match fan show coming up straight after this, so don't go anywhere. But Brains, thank you for joining me for the watch-along as always.
Pleasure.
Great having you in.
No release, no longer function, so it's all good.
And looking forward to speaking to some fans.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you for joining us again. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.